What is wrong with you people?
Inspector Gadget.
Dooba-dooba-doo. Don't say it now.
I said Gadget.
Wah, wah.
God, you act like I would say it on purpose on stream.
I know you wouldn't. With that
would.
said, no, you would not. Because there'd be a very big problem if you did. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, frame rate is going to be a lot better now. You guys should be able to also see it in Discord, hopefully. But the frame rate now doesn't look like dog shit.
Yeah, we would see it in Discord if you were streaming for us.
Oh, is that streaming on Discord? Hold on. I thought I set that. Oh, I guess I didn't set that. No.
You had it up and then it stopped.
You can just say you hate us and don't want us to see what you're doing.
That's a lot of words. No.
I'll keep looking.
Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hey, Bears.
Hey, Nick. Great news, everyone. I've ate at least one meal today, so Nick doesn't get to yell at me.
That's good. We would also yell at you, you know, right?
Yeah, but he's meaner about it.
Ugh. Let the chaos begin,
He tried to slap
hoes.
his dick against concrete.
Ouch.
Didn't sound right.
Key up! Get shit on, loser.
I'm sorry, I didn't feel like cooking before stream. I took an hour-and-a-half long nap since today was my early day at work. So I'll probably eat after stream.
That's
probably.
fair. That's fair. Okay, as long as you eat, that's okay.
Listen, I made dinner
What?
last night, and I think I'm the only one who made it. And cooking just for myself feels like a waste.
Okay.
Also, don't hold me to that, Nick. I stand by what I said. Cooking for just myself feels like a waste.
No, it isn't. It's called cooking.
It's a waste of food.
It's cooking. To feed yourself. What are you talking about?
But there's
Oops.
always food left because someone else isn't eating it. Because I make enough for 2 people. I'm pretty sure Jill didn't eat dinner last night because I think it's still in the pan.
Leftovers.
just wasted
What?
food.
You
I
make
have popcorn.
No, what I mean is that when you make more food than you're going to eat on your own, you have leftovers.
Jill got Jimmy John's yesterday, so I know they ate. Hell, they still have sandwiches yesterday. Also, Becca, you agree popcorn is a meal, right?
I plead the fifth. I'm not.
You're betraying me in this moment, Becca. I thought we were closer than that.
Proposal's off. Yeah, the marriage is off.
No, I'm still gonna marry Becca just so that way I can have tax benefits. And Adam's not here for me to be my lavender wedding.
Yeah, again, Bears is saying the thing that like is the answer to I have extra food from cooking. You take the food and you take the leftovers and you eat the leftovers later.
I can't always eat leftovers. I got that autism brain. If food's been in the fridge for more than a day, I usually can't eat it. Even if I know rationally it's still good. I don't like doing food waste because that's money.
I just don't like it because it's a waste of food.
Yeah, and that's money.
You have one new message.
One new message.
Hey man, I heard something crazy's happening over there. You alright? Let me know. We're still on for Friday, right? Call me back, bro. I hope you're alright.
End of messages.
Wonder if he's all right.
I don't think they're on for Friday anymore.
I don't think so either. I think the plans have been called off. There's a lot of
Nick, you have
food.
no control over me.
Not food. Healing. I said food because we're...
Talking about food.
Yeah, we were talking about food. Okay, I can go that
I think
way.
you found a mod for the frame rate. Could you not have found a mod for the subtitles?
No. Or more accurately, probably, but I didn't look.
I forgot about it until just. I don't blame you.
Let's do separate right now. I swear to God, if we get fucking
Oh, I can shoot them out of the air! Yeah, dude! That's fucking sick!
That's scary.
It is, it's horrifying. But still, it's sick as hell, dude! Oh. Someone being sneaky. Nice try. Bitch boy.
You like a snake?
Still a sneaky snake.
I actually have to turn off the Discord. Because I can't keep Twitch up for the tournaments. And play Overwatch and stream Discord.
It seems like yeah, it'd be a bit of an overload, to be honest.
It is. My computer doesn't like it.
Get your shit on, loser.
So I just have to watch everything like 20 seconds delayed.
That's fine. Yeah, these games,
Because
this game fucking slaps.
I never... Like, all the horror games, the very first horror game I played, to put context on how old I was when I started playing horror games, the first one I played to completion was Until Dawn.
Oh, wow. That's super recent. You want to know
Yeah.
something? I've watched playthroughs of Until Dawn, but I never played Until Dawn.
Do you want to know a fun fact? I started watching a playthrough, liked the character so much, stopped watching playthroughs so I could go buy the game.
I'll be honest with you, Bears. I also cannot think of any game that blends horror and FPS this well, because this game does it very, very, very well. It understands what it's going for. It understands how you break up the action without making it feel excessive, and it understands how to fuck with you. And that's one of the biggest things that a game needs to know how to do, is how to fuck with the person playing it.
I'll say this, even now I have not played a lot of horror games. I own Outlast. Never played it.
You're not missing a
I
lot.
own Outlast as well. I played about 20 minutes of it, knowing what happened because I watched a playthrough. Couldn't do it.
I also own
way
258
too
pages, never played it.
Shotgun, 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 shotgun.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Why did he explode?
Well, he's dead. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but I got him.
Sure fucking did. The man opener.
The fucking man opener itself. Yeah?
An explosion that leveled a dockside warehouse this evening was most likely the result of an industrial accident. No injuries have been reported, but emergency workers are still on the scene.
I don't think that's true, considering what has happened.
Huh?
Apparently there's a report that there was an explosion at the docks and no one was injured. No one important. Little platformy. I wanna go in the poo water. I'm good.
So I'm sorry if I keep saying shit. I forgot I queued alone, which means I am playing with literal babies.
Little fucking losers.
Listen, I am not a very high elo by myself. And unfortunately, I've been playing with people who have hundreds of hours in this game.
Wonder who could that be?
Hey, you
Yeah,
know
we're
what?
good.
If it's any consolation, your elo is higher than mine.
You couldn't play you wouldn't play this game if we paid you.
I don't know. Pay me enough, maybe.
I'm not paying you. I don't have money.
All right, then no.
Look at me, Connor. My mom had to buy me cardigans for work. I don't have money.
She had to buy you a car again?
Cardigan.
Gesundheit.
Sweater.
It's like
I thought it was called X now.
I need you to do me a favor, Connor. I
Yeah.
need you to I
Die?
need you to
Die.
find something that lets you put Alt F on yourself.
That's better than saying unalive. That's actually creative.
Thank you, thank you.
You could have just told me to go download League of Legends.
Yeah, but that one's a classic. I needed to find a new way to say it.
It's still so good, though.
Plus, Jill literally did download League of Legends once.
Yeah, and they told me that they immediately
Yeah,
fucking
it sucks.
regretted it. It's still the funniest goddamn thing.
We warned them.
We warned them. And it's still a terrible game, and they shouldn't have played it.
I mean, I suppose it's a
Hello, sir.
good game for
Oh.
what it is. But I fucking hate MOBAs.
It's a good game for trash, sure. Yeah. Uh-oh.
For my friends who play MOBAs, the general consensus seems to be if you wanted to play League of Legends, don't play League of Legends, play Dota 2.
Sounds about right.
I feel you,
Besides-
man.
League of Legends is not new player friendly
Oh,
anyway.
fuck no. League of
It's not
Legends
even
is
player-friendly.
horrific for players. It's honestly, I'd say it's about as friendly, player friendly as Overwatch.
Every player in League of Legends is like a starving shark.
Connor, I'll only contest that because I only started playing Overwatch, last year?
What the fuck was that landing?
Oh my god.
Thanks, everybody.
That was beautiful.
Like fucking slammed his
kneecap?
head on the fucking
So,
pipe.
it was simultaneously so graceful and so graceless. Holy shit! Big man!
Really hard. That's so scary. Who the fuck makes armor like that?
I don't. No one, really. I mean, the answer is no one. Hold on, he's got a weapon called the Penetrator.
That's what I did.
Ooh.
No.
Me when
Oh, I was gonna say
penetrate
another
you.
inappropriate joke. I was like,
Well, I
Kaz,
was gonna say that's me when I'm with
Electos
your
at
mom,
Kaz and
but,
Vera?
what? No, I was gonna say ICE agents that think they're all hot shit. But okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
I
no,
mean-
you're right about the cat.
yeah, I know I am. I will say, like, the funniest thing about the ICE agents is how poorly trained a lot of those guys are. Like, it's not just that
Yeah.
they're badly trained, it's that if you stop and look at how a lot of them are in, like, chases, they are so unfit. They are so unfit. And, like, there have historically been a lot of cops that have been unfit. The ICE agents are taking it to a whole nother level where, like, it looks like these dudes wouldn't even pass a police exam. It's honestly remarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Wait, what did you say about Kaz with the armor? I was still thinking about the ice joke.
The armor? I didn't say anything about Kaz and the armor.
No, like for reference, the guy had a gun called the Penetrator.
Yeah. The guy had a gun called the Penetrator, and I said Electos at Kaz and Vera.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Oh, I like the Penetrator.
That's what.
She like
She
being
said?
penetrated.
One day.
It's okay, Connor. You'll never penetrate. I'm sorry, this is leading to so many jokes we can make here.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
actually good timing because I just finished my last like piece of pizza.
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 Nick, it's not Little Caesars, okay, man? Don't get excited.
No, we did French fried pizza again.
We're gonna get a reaction out of him, I know it.
If he's sitting at his computer right now.
Are you in the poopy water?
I'm in the poo water.
Why
wanted
are you in
to-
the poo water? Get out. Oh, no.
Nick has sent fuck off to a JPEG.
Listen. We can't all have good taste in pizza. Someone has to take the fall.
Yeah. Some people like Pizza Hut.
And they're wrong.
Yeah.
They're quite wrong.
It's okay.
Pizza Hut was
You
my
only
favorite
like-
when they were the only ones who did stuffed crust, but now they're just like
Now they're just another
so-
person. It's also, let's be,
they're just so
ow,
greasy. I
my
don't know.
knees. Also, let's just be honest here. Like stuffed crust, it's not like it was amazing at first. Now it's standard. Everybody does stuffed crust because it's not hard. You take pizza dough and you stick a fucking mozzarella stick in it. That's it. That's stuffed crust. It's not
it's
hard.
It is now.
It is. I didn't say it wasn't. I just said it was standard.
Yeah.
It's,
Pizza. Also, Nick, just to reassure you, we only crack jokes at your expense because we like having you around.
I do it because it's funny. It's okay, Nick. It's about a 5-day walk from where you live to go to where Becca and Connor live. You can do it.
Only 5 days?
Only 5?
You can take a boat across the water.
Oh, well, I mean, that's even
That doesn't
easier.
count as walking.
Not unless you're Jesus. Hey, wait a minute.
how long
I'm
will
back
you think
where
it
I
would
shouldn't be
take
here.
to travel to Becca and Connor's place in days?
Oh, that's a great question. I know vaguely where you live, Jolly. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put in the airport that I know is near you that you fly out of.
I mean, we can put in the city that I've mentioned before for reference for New Danos, because you said Jolly said that that's close to where she lives.
Hey, Jolly,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
a 31-day walk.
Oh my. Oh my god. That's like a month.
Don't walk.
Yeah.
It is a month.
It is a month, actually. You're quite correct.
Well, guys, I'll see you in.
No. You're gonna miss 4 sessions. Don't do that.
Okay, I make a joke about walking 500 miles, but it's actually 2,059 miles.
Dun, dun,
I
dun.
would
You could
walk
listen. You can listen to that song at least 4 times.
Also, to be fair to
Loud.
you, Nick, it is only like a 7-hour drive to where they live.
Okay. To you,
doable
comma
for a
Nick.
Midwesterner.
Got it.
Nick from Nick's place that I know where Nick is
No, it was.
because
I was mentally
To where
correct.
you
I was
feel.
mentally correcting myself because to eunuch, and my brain went eunuch. We don't know any eunuchs.
well, you don't know that.
Are you a eunuch?
I can't be a eunuch. Come on now.
You can't if you try hard enough.
I'm an F.E.A.R.
Did I stutter?
Ain't nothing there to butcher.
Hmm.
Listen, I got 8,000 nerve endings on one small point. I would kill someone if they tried to come near me. Anyways,
And that's
It's only
today's
a-
anatomy lesson.
yeah. And it's only like... Hold on. It's also a 5-day walk from where you live to where I live as well. How far is it from us to you guys overall?
I don't think you should try to find out.
It's a day and 16 hours.
Cool. Never do that.
Honestly, shorter than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But I guess but that's like constantly walking.
Yeah, without stops and all that.
Yeah, which like, I suppose it is technically possible, though I would not say it is humanly possible.
Don't worry, Jolly. It's only 33 days to come visit me in jail for you.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel like it's farther for Connor and Becca.
It's not.
No,
actually.
for you guys.
It is. Positioning.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. If you want to get to the cabin trip without, taking a plane, it's only 29 days.
Jolly, we could drive you. We could drive you if we had to.
The drive is 30
I'll start
hours.
walking now. See you guys in August 3rd.
I'm sorry, did you say 30 hours?
30-hour drive, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, you were like, we can drive you. Who's doing it? I don't want to drive that.
I can drive an hour. The most I'll drive in a day is 10 hours. That's my hard limit.
In fairness to you, Bears, if you walk to my house, you may still get beaten up even then. I don't react to strangers well, and I did take Muay Thai when I was younger, so I am not the guy to be getting snuck up on.
What, Connor? Are you afraid of people that you don't know finding your house, or worse, people you do know finding your house?
Oh, fuck. Oh,
What
there
happened? Oh.
we go. I mean, there are certain people I definitely don't want to find my house. Do I honestly care all that much? No, because the response they'd get is the same as they'd get normally.
No, don't eat.
Something's happening.
Also, I realized something earlier, Connor, while I was sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, what's up?
You're complaining about being in the office this week when it's a fucking short week.
I know.
He always complains and
I don't like being in the office. I'm sorry, it is as simple as that. I do not like being in the office. My job does not need me to be in an office. The act of doing so is absurd. I understand.
You guys have a job?
I do. Yes, I do have. I do have a job.
You
Yes.
have a job, motherfucker.
The meme doesn't even work anymore. All of us have jobs.
Well, not really for me. It's kind of like.
It's still a
technically have
job.
right now. It's just has an end date.
It's
The hours are
yeah.
weird.
It's Bears has just summed it up. It's a monkey in an enclosure. I am not meant to be here. I don't need to be there. I am the monkey in the enclosure. Free me, please.
Oh, you're like the chimp in, fuck, what's the name of the movie?
I'm
oh
like
my god, I
Harambe.
can't believe I'm blanking.
Someone shoot me. I'm gonna
The
maul
one
a
with
toddler.
the alien. Who's the alien in blue jean? What fucking movie is that?
No.
No.
Oh!
Like the
Oh,
chimp
I mean,
in
yeah,
Blue.
definitely.
I mean,
Guys.
right, he doesn't really need to actually go to the office. He can just do
I-
it at home.
I don't. I take calls. I take calls from home literally most of the month. Hold on a second. I am missing the spot I need to go to.
I'm not legally allowed to talk about things over the phone at mine.
That's just for safety's sake, because you're not supposed to.
That's just, yeah, that's just your job specifically.
I can't even acknowledge there's a court case.
Well, also like in another thing is like my job, like even like because tomorrow I'm gonna be bringing in donuts because like I always try to do that when I am, excuse me, like when I'm close to my birthday, just because like it's nice. But even then I'm still gonna be sitting around. Like I'm not gonna be
Like your
pleased to be doing
birthday?
this.
When?
Oh, the 8th.
Oh!
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah.
It's the only time I'm going to be in the office, and every time it comes close to my birthday, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, there's a piece of grating on
It's
the
on
floor.
my calendar. Remember to say happy birthday to you.
Yeah, and that's nice. I'm not bothered if you don't, but yeah, that's nice.
No, you get happy birthday.
Okay.
Get happy birthday, loser.
Yeah, happy birthday, idiot. But
Hey,
no,
I
it's
want to
just
find which one of
it's
our
like, it's
DPS is
even-
charging that Zarya and kick them.
even
So-
that day, like it's still like, oh, it's nicer, but also like I still don't need to be here. It's like it's still like it will not change my opinion that you don't need my presence. It's as simple as that. You're gonna perform happy birthday for me? You don't need to do that either. You don't need to do that either. Hold on, did I miss it? What's at the tank below you? Get in the office that had the blocked door. What? Am I just fucking up getting into that goddamn office?
Probably. Connor, you hate offices so much you're not even good at getting into them.
You hate being in the
Thank you,
office
thank
so
you,
much.
you're
Oh my
always-
god, I could get up! Fuck! Give me the shotgun. I'm gonna Kurt Cobain it.
No.
By
Come
which I
on
mean,
now, we all know that
by which I
Courtney Love
mean,
killed him.
yeah, damn it! You beat me to the joke! I was gonna say by which I mean I'm gonna get murdered by Courtney Love.
Sorry, buddy. I knew where you were going. I know you too well. Oh, it's not our DPS. It's our fucking tank. God, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, I can break window. Oh,
Where is I don't know what you're talking about. Some secrets get.
this is
I mean,
not
it's
nearly.
nothing worse.
This is not nearly as sexy as
No, wait, you've got the wrong guy.
James Bond being tortured by Mads Mikkelsen.
The talk is done.
God, I wish things were as sexy as that.
Please, no.
Sorry.
Slap him in a wicker chair, or cut out the bottom, and beat his nuts with it.
I mean, depending on the person, they may be into it.
I heard a scary noise.
I don't think James Bond would be. He's too
Oh,
narrow.
oh!
Oh, wow.
Here, or is it just me?
Me the whole time.
Shoo shoo. Kurt Kaboom is a fucked up joke. I want to say that.
God damn it.
I can't. The Zarya wants me carnally. I'm sorry.
You're complaining?
Have you looked at me? No.
God, I want
Also, if you
Zarya
look
to
at me,
want
I'm
me.
I'm a beautiful twink. Who wouldn't want me?
Yeah. Certified bear lover. No, that's my plate.
God damn it, I keep pressing T. I need to, hold on. Options, controls, configure, gamepad, action. Configure controls. Okay, we need to, yep, there we go, talk. Let's completely get rid of that. Guess what? This game used to have multiplayer.
What?
Used to. Doesn't know more. Oh! Fucking shit!
I didn't see what scared you. Oh.
It's me, Fergie.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Me when your player characters ask what keeps causing all of the issues that they're dealing with.
Hey, we didn't cause most of the problems this campaign.
Yeah.
No, I was saying it as if I was responding.
Several bodies were recovered from the
Oh,
It's me. I'm the problem.
yeah, you are. Speaking of Connor, I'm still worried about something.
What's up?
I kind of fucked up my power-up moment.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I don't know how to fix that, Connor. I'm not that smart.
It's not gonna cause a delay to our mission, is it?
Remains to be seen.
What?
That remains to be seen.
No!
You have one new message. First,
I don't even know what day we're on.
Hives. Hi, Bill. It's Ian Hives. Look, I just got your email. I
You
wish I
have
could give
one
you some more
unheard
background on this.
Heck, I feel like we're fighting a losing battle with a shitty
Hell,
tank
I don't even know what all
and stupid DPS.
Well, look, just
Maybe.
Wait. On to this.
First unheard message.
Our Our
It does.
Sojourn is 8 and 11.
Yeah.
Never forget.
She
8, 11, motherfucker. Grandma.
Oh, I forgot.
she went in alone a lot. And
You
predictably
weren't
died.
supposed to forget, Connor.
Well,
Oh. I think there might be something in the vents.
No. I
I
think someone's just having a really bad period.
I think
Yeah.
I think someone made a mistake and didn't keep this room clean. Well, best of luck.
I need to take care of my
My
plate.
problem. My problem is, Connor, I don't even have a faint idea of what to do to fix it now.
Wait.
That is honestly going to be either an in-character thing or you getting creative.
Wait, what happened?
I fucked up my power up.
Jess was very much intent. Jess was very much intended to absorb power from a certain fiend that's been causing trouble for her and didn't. So
Were you supposed to eat the cat?
no, not loose.
I mean, she does regularly eat pussy, but not like that.
There you go.
Stop damn it, yo. I'm kidding.
Thank you. Becca wasn't here for that, so I get a pass with it.
What? What
don't
did I
need
miss?
No, you didn't.
Wait.
You don't know.
Come on.
Oh my God, feet!
You missed me making a pussy joke. Fine.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey, Connor.
Oh, a crying baby. That's always a good sign.
It's worse when someone's barefoot walking around. Is that weird to say?
No, that's totally
No,
fair.
probably
I'm
you're probably
I'm
into
pulling
that.
out the shotgun.
Oh, there was a guy in there.
That's not real.
Oh fuck! I heard a laugh. Ah! I don't want to look.
You gotta look, man.
Pussy boy.
Oh, it's bugs.
There was something there.
Oh, that's not bugs.
No, it's just
Ashes.
ashes. Oh.
Oh my god, guys, it's PT.
Yellow. Hey, Kate.
Thank you for
Fuck,
thinking of it.
Jesus
It was-
Christ!
It really wasn't that funny. I'm glad you laughed.
Physical
I'm using to make
therapy.
I need physical therapy. My coworker's not gonna be there tomorrow. I can steal her chair.
Anyways, Connor, how many days do we have left?
You still.
Yeah.
You still have a fair number.
I didn't.
It's been like 2 days.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spent time in a
most of
slow
our-
time place.
Oh.
Most of our place was slowed.
But I don't know if we're on our third day.
We are in the third day.
Oh, in the third day.
All right, buddy, get moving. Vettel's gotta be close.
The problem is, Connor, you're expecting me to be creative with my solutions, but I have the creativity of a spoon.
That's not true.
So I have no idea what to do. I didn't realize I was supposed to consume them, but even then, it made more sense to make them usable.
We have to come back and give you something.
Oh, I pinned him to the fucking wall.
Just an idea for time. I don't think that's how guns.
Well, the weapon's called the Penetrator.
Yeah.
Yo.
Is it just like a fucking
Yeah, welcome to
high-powered
the-
nail gun? Like, what do you?
Please, if you have more jokes about penetration, we're keeping them going, Adam.
All right. I'll take.
Oh! God damn, this game was the fucking granddaddy of all shooters. This is awesome.
Wait, I got one. Don't worry. I'll see how I can insert myself into this conversation.
Heyo!
Ew.
Also, to answer someone's question, yes, this is basically just a massive nail gun.
Oh, it's like the What is the gun? What is the gun from Fallout 4 called?
A railroader.
Yes, the one that shoots railroad ties. Railroad spikes.
Mind if someone
Railroaded.
nailed me.
Oh, like Jesus to the cross?
I mean, like that or in other ways.
Hey, I have a visual joke for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Why do you think women like Jesus so much? Because he was hung like this.
Oh.
I don't get it.
It's a visual joke. I hung my arms out like a cross. Oh.
The thing is, not to be a joke or a.
Stop it.
That would be fun for no one.
I know, but shut up.
You know how hard it would be to get that erect?
Quite.
How much blood? You would pass out.
Jess, are you seeing this, Winston?
Yes, I am. He's weird.
Okay. He's waving his arm around like impossible.
Hey, yo, boy, what's up? Oh. Hello. Oh.
No, wait.
Hello. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Hey, Bears, I'm gonna need you to take that back.
Sacrilegious necrophilia?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Great band name, actually.
I hate the thought of that on such a level. It is.
And their first album name is Fucked Up Saints. Oh, excuse me.
Fucked up Saints, just like one of my favorite video games.
I got a shotgun. Jesus.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. Hey guys, this image is disturbing. Ow! Who's shooting me? Bitch!
Oh, that guy.
The guy shooting you.
But still, this is a fucked up image.
Yeah, what the? Yeah. And you did that.
No, they did it themselves.
I came up here to hopefully get some healing.
You were running away from me.
I came up into the building that everyone else was in.
Chinese food.
Oh, I would kill for some Chinese
I would kill for some Chinese food right now.
Chinese food.
That would require me having money to buy it, and I'm not wasting money on Chinese food. And mainly because I'm still waiting for rent to come out of our checking.
Rent. Yes, but think of how much Chinese food you could get for one rent payment.
Yeah, that would be $1,244 worth of rent.
That's a lot of Chinese food.
That's a lot of Chinese food.
Yeah, let me just make a
Chinese food
house.
tomorrow.
We could. The big thing for me is that anytime I get Chinese food, my brain's like, I need to order enough for leftovers. Oh, they're planting mines. Okay, that's not
I
great.
mean, Cape Peppers is closed
This week, yeah.
this week.
Why?
They're on vacation.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
They're going to Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
they are going to Vegas.
damn.
Honestly, could be a better place.
Yeah,
They'll have fun, I'm sure of it.
I hate Vegas.
It's one of those places where, like, if you go to the right spots, you can still have fun without gambling. But the main appeal is the gambling.
I don't like gambling.
No, I know. Just, oh,
It is
pet
my
dog.
greatest curse that I do.
You know, I was left in a, what is it, gambling lobby for 4 hours.
This is gonna be sad. Can I disarm?
Yeah, Ellie, that checks out.
I couldn't
But you
disarm
also
it.
have shitty parents.
I couldn't disarm it.
Well, your parents like
Yeah.
gambling, so of course they fucking go to Vegas.
That's why I don't like it. They would rather gamble than buy food from me and my sister.
Yeah, your,
It's just
your
outside of the
parents are also just
strip.
shitty.
I was there for a friend's wedding, and there was an outing to the strip, but unfortunately, I had a like a migraine coming on, so I didn't go. But like outside of the strip, it's just a big nothing bagel of like a city. Like people don't live there; they just stay there for a few years.
Yeah, that's you described Nevada.
Once they've got the fire under control,
Yeah.
we can check the rubble.
Well, I don't know about the rest of Nevada, but like it's just like it's very
I'll put it this way. Hey, Becca.
transient.
You know all of that sand and desert around Las Vegas?
Yeah, that's most of Nevada. I
That's
know.
Nevada. Fuck you, rat. Oh! Don't tell Jill I did this.
Guys, I hate sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Shut the fuck up.
Making a Star Wars film still not being thank you.
And it's me. And
So,
I've seen one Star Wars movie, and it was Rogue One.
What was? Sorry, what?
I was right in front of you with 6 health. I can see that you don't love me.
I was running all over the place. I did not see you.
Guys, I think I just saw the
Not in
devil.
time to heal you.
I think it was.
What did it look like?
Turned invisible and ran away from me.
That's not the devil. That's probably just the Invisible Man.
I'd kill him
Yeah, of
too.
course, everyone's seen him.
Incredible how you can see right through him.
Everyone's met the Invisible Man.
I'm about to ruin these guys' day.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody gets that way.
Everyone's not playing Overwatch. It's just me and Becca.
That's because if I play, you do not want
This
to
will not be.
This stream will
not be a
rapidly become
PG-13
not friendly, family friendly.
I know that.
This stream's already not family friendly.
I know, but I'll make it
Don't
rated
get-
R if I have to.
I don't think.
Yeah, Jolly will just say shit.
I don't know if it's rated R. It's more so that you'll just get
Don't make it.
banned.
You'll make it NC-17.
You will make it so that we no longer are allowed to stream, and I'll have to try and appeal a ban on Twitch. And I would really rather not spend the time doing that.
It's funny when people are like, "Oh my god, she sounds so innocent,"
She sounds so
and then
nice.
then when I go on Overwatch, like, no.
No, anyone who's talked to you for more than 5 minutes knows you're not nice and innocent.
Like it's y'all motherfuckers are so goddamn salty playing that game.
We're just bad people when we play Overwatch. I've
Yes!
objectively become a worse person since I started playing
I've been a kid
Overwatch.
for 7 fucking years and worked with them for almost 2 years. You think I cannot be salty with them?
Oh.
That's true. Jolly has worked with them, so, you know, she gets to have... She gets to be extra spicy with them.
It's true. And in fairness, since it looks like they're moving more towards using AI in their concepting process, fuck them.
Oh, are they?
There are rumors of it with EA and by proxy probably Blizzard.
But so you gotta be
Oh,
careful
yeah.
because while some sections will, others won't.
Yeah.
I don't know, Blizzard's too busy jerking off making curious skins to get distracted by AI.
True.
So true.
I will say there's something I did learn. You know the whole Asira 33 game?
No.
No.
Oh,
The
Expedition
33. So it turns out that piece of AI generated stuff, it was not generated by them. It was in an asset that they bought, but they did not know it was AI, which does probably change things a little bit.
All right, it's uploading.
No, that changes things if
A little more info here.
they didn't know.
Contamination seems to originate in the Auburn area. That place is practically deserted nowadays. Probably not a coincidence.
Damn, that's a powerful laptop.
Gotta stand up to chuckle fucks like you.
What?
That's pod racing.
Now that's shut up. Stop referencing the worst Star Wars movie.
Hey,
I'll tell Joe.
Again,
I'll call Jill.
I've seen one Star Wars movie. It was Rogue One because it was playing on the cruise ship and I had
Ugh.
nothing else to do. Shut up. I don't even listen. I
That one was
retained
pretty good.
I retained 0 of it.
You all need to understand. If I have an actual opinion on something, I will actually say more than just ugh or like some passive aggressive judgment on something I really haven't seen very much of.
Lady. Oh, you want passive aggressive judgment? That's why I'm here.
That's a homosexual speciality.
Speciality.
To be fair, if you want, that's why you're here, Adam. Jolly's here to gaslight us.
Gatekeep.
I don't only just gaslight.
Yes, you do.
Liar.
Sometimes she just lies for fun, like normal lying.
You think people would do that? Just
What?
go on the internet and lie?
Huh?
Jolly, especially.
Huh?
That was an Arthur reference.
Jolly does tell the truth a lot. I feel I should preface that. It's just funny to say she lies.
One
all
of
the
us.
time.
One of us tells the truth. The other eats hands.
Whenever I tell the truth, it feels like a lie. Whenever I lie, it's like the truth.
That's because that's not to always bring it back to the same subject, but that's because you have shitty parents.
Yeah.
Oh.
He exploded again.
Hey, next time I explode a man, I'm gonna need bears to try and figure out what cuts of meat I've created by evaporating a human being.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think humans would have similar cuts to like animals?
Pork.
Pork.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
That reminds me.
Which part is the human butt?
The human butt?
That would be the shoulder.
No. It would be a rump
Pork
roast.
butt is a shoulder.
Blank.
No, I literally meant like how they call it pork butt. So
Yeah.
Jess got what I was.
Yeah. Pork.
Yeah, I know what you were going for.
Yeah.
Hey, would you guys like to hear an update in the world of people being too parasocial and homophobic?
Oh, Lord.
What?
Which
Every day,
YouTubers are gay now?
Which VTuber was
No,
it?
this is about Hoyoverse.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
So, for reference, there's a KFC collab happening right now with
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, I heard of this one. Yeah.
With Kave and
Nathan, which are a very popular ship. People love both the characters, both separately and together.
Yeah,
what
Kave is
happened-
weirdly popular because despite being one of the more useless guys in the
He's got a pretty useless kid, but he's a very beautiful man, and he's very
yes.
Look, everybody.
Yes.
Hold on. I need to pause my game. Everybody loves a useless, beautiful man. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly.
intending on.
That's why Kave is so popular.
I'm intending on
fair.
adding useless, beautiful men into my game.
As you should.
To be fair to Kave, he's only useless in terms of kit. In game, he is one of the most accomplished
He's very
characters.
smart.
He's literally like got accolades. He's considered the light of his school.
He's like the head of architect or whatever the fuck, right?
The head
Technology
of
knows.
architect.
I don't know.
Technically, his school is architecture and technology.
He's
The
head
little
of
briefcase he carries
architect.
around, he
What?
reversed engineered. He's incredibly smart. Sorry, I love Kave deeply, which is why I'm talking about him. I'll shut the fuck up and tell the actual story.
Yeah, go ahead.
So they have cutouts at all the KFCs that are like working in the collab of the two characters and the outfits they got in the collab. The Kave one has been vandalized because people are mad that they are shipping without
What the fuck?
at multiple locations. So far it is 2 that have been photographed. But like they've come up and like drawn all over the printouts, they've come through and
Wait. So
broke them.
they're mad that like, about the canon ship.
It's not even canon, it's just so wildly implied
It's
that
implied,
most
yeah.
people assume it's canon.
Okay.
They
I mean, how
live
much-
together.
Oh my God, they were roommates.
Oh my God.
How
they
much
were
they
roommates.
interacted, you can just assume it is implied canon in some way.
It's
or
implied
form.
canon. A lot of the
Okay.
things that
Oh
happen.
my god, they were
it's just-
roommates. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was only one bed, and the lights went out. It's the middle of winter and
So-
it's cold. Yeah.
Some Al Hatham fangirls destroyed cutouts of Kave. None of the Al Hatham ones have been bothered, just the Kave ones.
Also, Kate, to answer your question, Hoyoverse refers to all the MiHoYo games. So Genshin Impact, Honkai,
Hunky.
Xenozone Zero.
Easy.
Xenozone Zero, the horniest out of all of them.
Yeah, because they
Yes, but also
desperately
has
want
one of
people
the
to play it.
best combats. TBA.
It's definitely
I
a
love
unique
how-
combat system, but like the character designs kind of suck in my opinion. So, because I'm not a horny man.
I'm a horny woman.
You're not even
but
a
I
horny
don't
woman.
No. But horny men and horny women, while gay women, might have some overlap. It is not
universal.
not universal.
Yeah.
No, it's not
They
universal.
destroyed the
Toyota.
Kabe one due to some really deep-seated homophobia over in China.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I will say
They're not even they're like, for all that we've talked them up, they're not canon.
Yeah.
Like,
No, they're not.
I will say, like,
Genshin doesn't do relationships.
I
That
will-
being said, it is very funny. Let me finish talking real quick, and then I'll let you fucking talk. They're so implied that they had to tell the English voice actors to come back and quit making them sound so loving towards each other.
Can you please ship them less? Thank you.
The guy who voices Al Hatham is an active shipper and posts about it constantly.
Good.
I'm not even kidding. He's incredible. But
He
no,
also-
honestly, what you wanted to say.
I was
And
going.
he also
I was going to say there is some overlap between horny men and horny women. I made Vera, and that is a very attractive woman, and I know that Jolly likes Vera.
Yeah, there's some overlap. Well, also there are many cases where I've pointed out a female character design that I don't like because of like male gaze or whatever. Like she's very like horny, and then all the women loving non-binaries that I'm talking to are like, yeah,
You
me
don't
though.
She's so pretty.
Also, some of y'all are like, you don't know me, you don't know how me figured out. I have Jolly figured out to a goddamn T. And I absolutely have the rest of you figured out to a goddamn T, whether you like it or
Where
not.
did my pedal go?
Try me.
Big buff hairy man.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I wanted to
Adam!
Kind of,
Dude!
kind of rough.
I was told months ago to commit to the bit.
No, and you know what? It's good that you did. It's still just, it's very funny that you were like, the grenade. Got it. And you just leaped right onto it.
No, it's more the equivalent of the grenade. And I pulled the pin and walked over and stood next to you and went, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's up, brother?
like in Repo.
What bit are we committing? It just humorous bits, to be honest with you, Kate. Like, especially when it comes to like knowing one another. So like, Adam and like falling for the very obvious joke of like, oh, you're quite gay, you know, like stuff like that.
I am? Oh my god,
rather.
what? This whole time?
Oh, that's why we were dying all the time.
Yeah, because Adam was gay.
No! I have 6,600 healing and my co-healer has 1,500!
That's bad.
That's a big old difference.
She was being really shitty.
I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm trying so hard to keep people up and I keep getting picked, and I think the enemy team just realized I was the only one doing shit.
That's
Good?
Hey, can I be honest here? That's rough. When the other team is like, hey, that's the only useful one. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's true. Also, I need to point this out. Just
Yeah.
because you make a character buff, a lady, and pretty, does not mean that's the only trait I like, okay?
No, you also like them either incredibly submissive or incredibly dominant.
You like the Cinderas?
I like this.
You like your
Cinder.
Sundays.
Jolly.
Jolly, your favorite character in
Jolly.
Genshin is maybe one of the biggest tsunderes there are.
Jolly, I'm sorry. I can get away with a buff woman pretty easily. All right. And I know I
You can't get
can.
away.
And I
True.
know I
Hold on,
can.
Hold on,
Because
hold on.
I briefly described a warlock being a very tall mountain of a woman, and I got a reaction out of several of you, including you, and it was an enemy you were fighting.
It was me, John, and Jill.
Yes, I know. I know. I am very aware of the situation at hand.
Don't you like the clip I made?
It was great because I didn't just see the expression from Jess and Jill. I saw your VTuber go and just react to it.
You know,
Also, Bear says you're making them into cubed steak.
I'm making the cube steak. Delicious cubed steak.
You know how meat looks like when it comes in a fajita? Yeah. Human.
Guys, I'm sorry. She's dead. They killed her. They killed this.
Also,
They killed this warlock.
She was like a hideous, like, hag.
Yeah.
Damn. Get her ass.
The best part is I continue describing afterwards, and everybody went, "Oh."
Yeah.
Listen, we're able to fold, even if we're evil.
I know. But also, like,
I hope that the cultists I saved are doing well on the Dragon Island.
but also, oh fuck! Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
It's okay. Everyone considers me a hideous man. It'll be fine.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Jess! Thank God.
I'll kill you.
Are you guys okay over there?
Oh God, no.
No, my friend keeps talking shit about themselves.
And I always will, because I
Yeah,
don't like
shut the fuck up. Blew your arm off. You weren't using it.
Well, they just fucking ruled us. Alright.
Yeah.
Me when I'm in a barrel and my friend just throws me downhill.
When I get
Okay,
rid
but guys, stop fucking dying! Oh my God!
Me at the lemmings that keep jumping off a cliff.
It's basically what's happening!
Legitimate question, have you ever played Lemmings?
I've never played Lemmings, but I also know that that documentary is complete bullshit, and they chased those lemmings off the cliff with a car.
Oh, man.
Yeah, yeah. You know the whole like, oh, lemmings, they kill
it
themselves.
Wasn't like a real factoid.
No, they chased them off the car with the truck for the documentary. Yeah.
It's lemmings.
Little furry creatures.
They're like adorable.
Little furry fuckers.
Hey, Becca. Why do they keep charging when we're not with them?
Because they just love dying.
Me trying to figure out how an electric car works.
You know
and
what?
3, 2, 1.
You know what, Adam, I'll give you that one.
Why do they keep charging when I'm not with them?
It wasn't your best work.
But it
I'll
was
give
something.
You know what? They can't all be A pluses.
None of mine are. Mine are like solid C's at the time.
That's it? Just C's? I thought yours were bigger.
No, actually, they are about a C.
Sorry, a joke about my friend's tits is not what I was expecting.
Jess and I have finally clicked on that level where I can make that joke without her getting offended, and we'll just roll with it.
I'm never gonna get offended.
You
by
have.
somebody
I'm sorry,
commenting on
Kate.
my chest.
Kate, you have J cups.
Yeah, you've seen Kate. She's stacked.
I'm sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're back.
Hey Google, how big is a J cup?
Big.
It's pretty big.
It's very big.
Not Jacob.
Like need to buy custom bras.
How big is a Jacob?
Yeah, it literally says Jacob.
To give you context.
Oh, I blew him in half.
$10 for a leather jacket? Is it real leather?
$10 for a leather jacket.
Thrift stores are like that. If you go to Goodwill, you can usually find some leather jackets. They're just usually ugly as sin.
I cannot shop at thrift stores because the stores aren't big enough.
Real. I'm a big bitch.
I will say, like, there is one other kind of jacket that I would say that if you are like concerned with it lasting a while, you should really consider canvas jackets.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say denim.
Denim.
Fucking killer teammates in real life.
No, so canvas jackets. I have a canvas jacket that literally my parents bought me when I was still a teenager. Like, I think I was 16. It is still in immaculate shape. And that motherfucker will keep me warm in the worst climate. It is literally the best jacket I could ever get.
Me pointing at my flamethrower.
My old
yes.
Yes.
Will keep me warm. In
Bear,
any climate.
so
buddy.
Bears, there's a reason why Carhartt's is one of those brands that folks stand by so much. It's because even their cheap shit is really good. It's strong.
That'll last you like at least 3 or 4 winters.
It's great shit. It really, even a shitty Carhartt is still gonna last you longer than the nicest like designer jacket.
Yeah, that's fair, Kate. I'm surprised Tord doesn't. Well, no, Tord really only goes up to like ERF cups in person. Anyways,
Guys,
also, I want to point out real quick.
Yeah, me too. I just have to
real
tuck
quick,
my cock
Adam.
into my sock.
It's not
Well,
that big.
I know it isn't. That would be a nightmare if it was though.
Yeah, would it be inconvenient?
Oh my! That's not the word I use. That would be grounds for amputation.
And not dash. They think I wasn't.
It's just a block. Oh, he's got no icon, no name card. Who gives a shit about his opinion?
Yeah, he's probably a
his
Smurf
profile's
DPS
open.
main. And that means he's never played Mercy before in his life.
Game.
No, he's
Mercy
a Smurf
needs-
Doom
Let me
fist.
use hammer. Let me beat people to death with
That's
hammer.
even worse. That means he has no fucking idea what line of sight is.
I thought you
Oh.
were gonna say that means he has no friends.
He probably doesn't.
Also no friends.
Hold on, I want to backtrack real quick.
Yo.
So, I want you to know, when I made the joke about my jokes being C-rated and Adam made a boob joke, I was gonna say D-rated, but I know a dick joke would have been made. I thought if I went up to C...
No, I probably still would have made a boob joke.
D Club?
Really?
Yeah.
Only if I buy the right type of dog.
Lord of D.
Falconets.
The worst part is like I was going to go further with the D Club joke, but then I realized the only other person I could make that joke with, it would be more than a little bit inappropriate to make that joke with you, Adam.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
It's when you both take out your dicks and sword fight.
No, okay, not
Oh.
necessarily. So Aaron Hansen, part of Game Grumps, was part of the. He and his friends made a group called the D Club, where at the time of, and I say at the time of because I think Aaron recently came out as bisexual, and so did someone else in the D Club.
He did come out as bi.
Yeah, he did. Where basically they would show each other their cocks to show, hey, look, I'm not gay. See, look. And at one point it did escalate to them sword fighting. And I think there was a Reddit thread at one point that Aaron saw where someone was describing them and their buddies getting together and like showing each other their dicks, and this guy was like, but I'm secretly gay and this is really uncomfortable for me. So that my thought was like, oh man, I can't do that with Adam. I'm bisexual and he's gay.
That is right there.
Ah, whatever.
I don't know why that became a recurring joke. I don't either.
Because it's funny, and neither of us are each other's type.
Yeah, you're too short for me. Sorry.
I'm too short for you, and you're not twinkish enough for me. Oh. All right. Bye, guys. We're gonna leave. What kind of soda do they have? Fizzy cola?
Fizzy.
Diet
Squits.
Diet Squish. That's when someone goes on a diet, but they're still a little squishy.
I'm always a little squishy.
I can say comfortably, I'm still a little squishy too. Though, like, it's just a layer of fat on a body that I don't care all that much to make super trim. That's not my thing. I don't want to be super buff. Can I be honest with y'all? I don't want that.
That's good because I don't like super buff men.
Well, no, I mean,
Like,
like
I would, like, I'd love you regardless, but like, it is not attractive to me to be like.
It would be a
ripped.
lot harder.
That's so mean.
I would also be a lot harder.
I know.
I don't like this joke anymore.
As in muscular. Muscles are hard, guys. Come on.
It's okay,
Just
Molly.
help.
Guys,
It's
come
again.
We're running.
I
it.
wouldn't lift
We're
anything
running
with
it
my
bad.
penis. It wouldn't get harder.
Have you ever seen? Never mind. I'm
No.
not gonna bring that up.
No. No.
It's nothing
No.
like sexual inappropriate. It's just about genitals.
If you're
No,
gonna
how
tell
about
me
that-
about someone doing dick ups, I don't want to know, man.
No, it is related to that though. Have you ever seen
No!
the guys who like use the genitals to like drag trucks?
What the fuck?
What?
Jess,
It's a
normally I'm on your side, but I cannot support continuing this conversation.
What the
I
fuck?
need you to understand something so important. This is not something I've seen recently. I saw it the first time as a teenager.
I've heard. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
And you looked at that and went, man, that sounds like a real pain in the balls.
Ah, thank you.
Uh,
It was better than the joke I was gonna make. Jesus!
I don't
That's
know
not
what's
hard to
wrong.
back
With
then.
us, a lot,
Why is
bud.
this happening again?
Look, Nick
Help
knows
us
what
again.
I'm talking about. Thanks, Nick.
Bum, 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 bum.
Why do I have to ask?
Hmm?
Are you concerned of the fight that we have to do
No,
this week? No?
No.
Okay.
no, my.
Who are you guys,
So
who are you
you,
guys fighting now? Oh, the
elemental. Yeah. No, because. So this goes back to my principles as a GM. My job as a GM is to challenge you. My job as a GM is not to kill you. The only time where my job as a GM becomes I need to try to kill them is when I am either dealing with a character who is intentionally going out of their way to be as vicious and horrible as possible. So like a poisoner. And you guys really haven't encountered anybody like that because I don't necessarily want to do that to you. Or you guys have made a terrible, terrible mistake, which I have likely telegraphed well ahead of time.
Like what?
Like you're level 3 and you going, all right, let's fight the dragon. That's a bad idea. That is the situation where I would be as a GM going, this is a bad idea. I need you to understand this is a very bad idea. That is the situation.
You're saying we can't fight the dragon at the very start of campaign.
You really shouldn't. I also probably won't put one there. It's my voice, honk honk. Gamzee? Oh God, nice to see you, bro.
Get the home stuck out.
I gotta. There's that
No.
we found the
can we,
Homestucks.
Can we kick them?
No.
No.
If any of you dare kick Nick, I am immediately bringing Nick back in. Can you, Connor, can you just call me a slur next time?
Hey, real quick, I meant both of them for making Homestuck references.
No, I'll bring them back in. I will unban them immediately, and then I will.
Whoa, my God! What's wrong with him?
Oh my god.
Oh God, there's a second one.
Oh, you'll be fine. Don't be
Mr. President, a second, man.
Mr. President, what the fuck is that thing?
You shouldn't be asking the president that. You know that's the answer.
Yeah.
No.
That man barely has the control over a damn near surefire Congress and Senate, and yet.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he barely has control over his own bladder, which
He doesn't. Also, like that, like Donald Trump, let's be totally honest here, dude absolutely has dementia. That man is degrading.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he has. I thought you were gonna say he has diapers, which. Also
No, he
probably.
does. He probably does. I think people reported terrible smells from him. So yeah, probably.
Let's not demonize adult diapers too much, though, guys. Because
No.
perfectly innocent people can have incontinence issues as well.
You are correct.
Incontinence. That's where everyone.
I just wanted to like put that out there so we don't get too far into the like.
No, that's fair enough.
Disability humor or whatever. You know what I mean? Ableism. That's the word.
That's the most disabled person here right now because Cody's not here. So, I am disabled. I speak for
the trees. What?
What?
Thank you, Becca.
I need you guys to finish the joke. I'm really proud of you guys for doing it.
Guys, I just learned autistic people speak for trees.
You're Laura?
I do. The Lorax is autistic. Write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, his special interest
The
is fucking...
Lorax is autistic. Put him down.
I was
Put
about
him
to say
down.
his special interest is fucking
Hey-o.
trees, but I really didn't mean... I meant he's...
I would not fuck a tree. I can't imagine it's
It's gotta be terrible.
Splinters.
I would not fuck a tree in a
Like,
house. I would
I
not
do
fuck
not
a tree with a
recommend it.
mouse. I would not fuck a tree, Sam. I am.
I quote that way too much in my day-to-day life. I won't lie to you. Like, the amount of times I quote green eggs and ham is frankly absurd.
You know there's a Cat in Hat movie?
Yes, and it's a great movie.
No, there's a new one.
What do you mean a new
There's a
one?
new one?
There's a new Cat in Hat movie.
No.
What?
Made by Warner Brothers Studios.
No, fuck them.
Animation! I'm gonna specifically say animation style.
Oh, but the live action with Michael Myers was haunting.
Yes.
In all the right ways.
In all the right ways.
And some of the wrong ones.
And we quote it pretty regularly.
I'll get you, and I'll make it look like an accident.
Make it look like a bloody accident. Because he's supposed to be British at that time.
Because you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say about the movie.
No.
No, I'm not. What are you about to say?
It has the same art style as Nimona, the Netflix movie.
Oh, that's
So
weird.
is it actually made yet, or...
There's a trailer.
Oh.
Okay. It's like... I will wait, like... I won't count it as a movie that exists until it's actually released. Because
of Warner Brothers.
you know
track record.
why.
You know what? While it may be animation, and while it may be animated like Nimona, I still don't care. I don't like Warner Brothers.
What did you say, Becca, to me?
I said thank you for pulling him.
Thank you for pulling
I
out.
always pull for Reinhardt. I never.
Mother
thanked you
for
for
my
that.
life.
Bitch!
I'm so sorry. I need you guys to know a lot of this is just a bitch that I can't
Eat
stop
shit.
now that I've started.
Fucking Invisible Man loser.
What's the bit?
All my horny comments.
All right, that's fair.
That's not a
my
bit. That's
God.
your fucking. That's your nature. What?
No, actually, a lot of it is just me making jokes.
No, I don't believe you.
Go fuck yourself, then. God forbid a person think dick humor is funny.
You're okay. You're explaining that to one of your two friends that has the sense of humor as of a teenager. Come on.
Yeah, I know. That's why the two of us get along so well.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Humor.
Listen, I'm gonna say
Tough day,
about 70-30 for the horny comments. Only about 30% of it's genuine. fluctuates when I'm close to my period.
Richard Humor. That's my drag name.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kate.
Drag King name, yep.
Don't shoot. My name is Norton Mapes. I'm an engineer.
Shit, it's a civilian.
Oh.
Fuck.
No,
Hey, Norton. Here you go.
you don't get to take my
Who
Moira.
are you people? The good guy.
Only
Are you alright?
lesbians
Sure,
get to take
I'm
Moira,
having a
and you're
hell of a
alright
time.
here.
You said you're an engineer? Can you help me get into the network?
What am I, an IS lackey? Tell you what, you disable the local security system, and I'll see what I can do about the server.
I can disable it remotely once I'm logged in.
No, you can't. It's on a separate network.
So, the whole like, it was a stripper name. That's your.
Why do you want
That's the first street you lived on, and the name of your first pet, right?
Why?
Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
to get all the answers to your
Yeah,
security
the
questions.
password phishing meme.
Which is fair. With that said, none of these answers are actually tied to my password, so fuck you.
It's like security questions.
Yeah, they're security questions. My first dog's name was Max, and the first street I grew up on was Fairview. So Max Fairview would be my stripper's name, which is an excellent stripper name.
It's actually like a good name. Yeah.
I know, right?
None of mine are connected to my passwords either, because, and it's a really awful stripper name. I have the inverse problem. My first pet's name was Murray. The street I grew up on was Elm.
Sorry, Murray Elm?
Elm. As in the
Murray
tree,
Elm.
E-L-M.
Oh, okay.
That is.
Hey, guys.
I need you to know something so important. My brother named Murray
Guys,
at 4 years old.
who wants some cheesy poos?
No.
Ew.
Look, cheesy
That
poos.
does sound like a fetish.
Okay. All right. Joke's over, everybody. Pack it up. We're going
I'm
home.
sorry, am I wrong?
Yes. You need Jesus.
Probably, but I abandoned the church a long time ago.
We established he hasn't been in this chat in a long time.
The only person close to Jesus here is Kate, and even then, barely.
Listen, Jesus and I are tight. Christianity and I am not.
Jesus and I are tight. That's why I have a Jesus-shaped dildo, and I stuff it up my ass regularly.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
That's worse than anything I've said.
Nah, it ain't.
Tonight, yes, that is the worst thing that's been said on the stream.
Bullshit.
It's up
Look
there.
how Jolly's reacting. That can tell
Oh,
you
shut up! I was fucking made Catholic just like you, Jolly. Shut the fuck up.
I can still react to it.
Yeah,
It
and
sucks to be you got. Hey guys, it sucks to be you. I got to be Baptist, which was more fun because whenever we did baptisms at the dam, we got to go swimming afterwards.
I got dunked. I got dunked as a fucking kid. I don't remember shit.
I was never baptized, but I did go to the bathroom so I could go swim in the dam.
Why were you never baptized? If you
Because
were
I was
going-
too young to do it for a while. My mom didn't want me to do it until I was older. I think for, you know, whole freedom of choice thing.
Yeah.
And by the
purpose
time
of-
I was old enough,
You didn't want to.
well, we weren't in the church.
You weren't in the church anymore. Yeah.
My mom got a job as a manager and was working Sundays, so we never went to church.
Also, Becca, to answer what you were trying to say, yes. The intended purpose of baptisms were to try and spiritually save children who did not have the opportunity to actually pray.
atone for their sin.
Yes.
Yeah. So why?
That's Catholic or Baptist.
Yeah, very different.
So do Baptists believe you're not born with sin?
Great question. Do you think I know the answer to that?
Yeah, great
No.
question.
The odds are they still likely believe in some amount of original sin, though they likely have some kind of allowance or some perceived
Babies can't sin.
yeah, they have some kind of perceived like innocence for a child.
Man, fuck original sin. I didn't do jack shit, my guy.
We're born naked and the rest is drag?
Yeah. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else?
Gun.
Amen. Up in
Give me
That
gun.
was our first win of the day.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
that's
Oh.
bad.
Hey guys,
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
where's the fucking door to this room?
Ah,
Oh,
We can't
there it
break
is.
Oh, there it is. I really don't want you to get those weapons.
Fuck your mother.
Mother has anything to do with this.
Well, she will soon when she learns that their kid's dead.
have a safe flight.
Oh
no
shit,
control
my
over that.
corn. Me when I'm a farmer and I forget to harvest my corn before the rain comes.
Me when my brother puts popcorn on the microwave for 14 minutes.
Me when I lose my corn CD.
Oh shit, my corn.
There's so many health bags.
None of those interesting. Fuck you.
All that effort.
It better be a lotte, by the way. Okay, if it's not a lotte. Me
Bears.
me when the corn accidentally ends up my ass. Thanks, Nick.
Gentlemen, I bring you corn.
Hey, country boys make do.
Damn you! Damn it!
Oh.
God damn it!
Hey, Connor,
Yeah?
you gotta be quick. You gotta be quicker than that.
I'm already
Oh,
really
you almost
quick
had
to
it.
finish, alright? I can't be that much faster.
That's okay. We know you're a two-pump chump.
Okay, hurtful.
Wow.
Why is the stream so sexually charged tonight?
Hey
Maybe it
guys.
was a
Okay.
mistake to join.
Penis.
Hey, I need to say a negative charge is still technically a charge.
Mr. May,
Yeah, it is.
there is that idiot.
Oh, negative charge.
Technically-
That's my superhero name.
The hard way. Okay, find that server.
Like we're
Can I make a weird joke at that?
sure.
Uh-huh.
That might require some in-depth knowledge.
Oops.
Your name can't be negative charge. You don't have electric powers because you're not black.
Static shock. Yeah, I know.
Not
Like,
just
more than
static
shock.
shock. It's
There's a
like
phenomenon.
90% of black superheroes
Are
have fucking electricity
Electrical.
powers.
Yeah,
Nope.
I know.
Don't care. Don't
Oh.
care. From a young age, lightning and like electricity was like my
There's been
thing.
like documentaries about it. Just because the prevalence in black people and electricity as a power is
Like
so high.
jail crystals?
No.
I was responding
I
to
have
Nick, not you.
accidentally made that.
Yeah, no, even from a young age, when it was like, oh, here, you're making your character. What's your elemental power? And I was like, lightning, bitch.
Lightning's cool. Yeah, Jolly, what's that like? Person of color playing a lightning
Oh
character.
no. Yeah, when I was in 6th grade and I first got into Challenge Showdown and I made my little self-insert span little bitch. Lightning was my power. Electric type is my favorite Pokemon type.
I didn't mean to make a stereotype.
Okay, Jolly.
Oh, I didn't know.
We all
It's
can't help but
okay.
being stereotyped
It's a fucking
sometimes.
cool stereotype.
Yeah, lightning's cool.
If it makes you feel better, I'm a white stereotype. When people ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm living the
Mr. Mapes,
dream.
do you copy?
Oh god.
Mr. Mapes.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What are you, my
It's
fucking
such a
dad?
No, it's such a natural reaction. I also say howdy when I'm greeting people.
Find that
When,
server and
when
link
people ask me how I'm doing, I just go, or like they're like, "How are you?" And I just go, "Oh."
Oh no.
That's the.
Guys, I
Oh,
just
yeah,
realized
I will say it's going.
I'm
What's
a
up?
It's going as another good one.
I'm a long-haired white guy stereotype. I say dude and I say, hey, what's going on, man? Like I talk in a very relaxed way a lot of the time. Oh no.
Hey Connor, how's your weed farm?
I don't smoke weed. Did I ever actually, you know what? Did I ever tell you that when I was a kid? That was a comment I regularly got. about me
No, right,
smoking weed.
Because I'm so tall, I always got, do you play basketball? Or
How's the
tall
weather
are
up
you?
there? Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
that too. And how's the weather up there? I've learned to just go, oh, it's nice and clear. I've got it all to myself.
Is weed in Wisconsin legal? I think it is in the process.
At the very least, CBD products are, I'm pretty sure, because there are several stores
Yes.
that sell
CBD products, not to be confused with
Talking-
CBT products.
Talking about torture products.
Why did you not?
Me?
Get
You and
fucked,
the-
loser.
What's going on?
The Moira was so low, and I was dying, and the hazard just walked away.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
When you walk away,
You might hear me say,
say,
this game sucks.
no, you know what? Connor, I've had it with your sassy mouth.
What are you gonna do?
You know, that's the beginning of a fanfic right there.
Oh no. Kate, no writing! No writing!
Bitch.
What I was gonna say was, you guys got asked those kind of questions as a kid. I didn't get talked to by random people unless they wanted to copy my homework.
You guys do the homework?
No, I specifically got, hey, can I copy your math homework? Because they knew I already did it.
You guys are doing homework?
I was, yes. Out of my graduate with the 3.3.
No, I was making a you guys are getting paid reference.
I know, but I was also answering the question bluntly because I'm autistic and answering a question that's asked regardless.
Yo, you
of the
smoke?
joke.
Anybody in this chat smoke weed?
Well, hold on. If we're lucky enough and he shows up, yes, the answer could be yes.
Copy. Proceed to rendezvous.
I think he only shows up for Spyro.
He does. It's still great when he shows up. I like that guy.
F.E.A.R.
No, I only got asked that, and then when I heard people talking about me, it was usually to make fun of me. So, you know, two ends of a spectrum. Dude, somebody who was like close, I've told this story before.
I was gonna say
Somebody I was close friends with made a Facebook page making fun of me.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I still think that's pretty fucking horrific.
That's
I
fucked
actually saw
up.
him
It
as
is.
an adult recently, like in the last 3 years. He was working at the courthouse. He was the only person working, so I had to go to him to get my stuff done. We didn't say a fucking word to each other.
Oh.
I handed him my paperwork, he processed it, I handed him my card, I left.
There.
Not a word.
Not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken.
But no, I was also used as a point for that kind of stuff. I heard once someone say, hey, you look like Jessica from behind, and then they laughed.
Guy was right about security being on a separate network.
Yeah, things were fucked for me.
You look like
There's a reason
Jessica
I don't have-
behind you. You have an incredible fat ass. I don't know.
There's a reason I don't have good self-esteem.
Yeah.
And my first bully was my older brother, who made me learn what the word fugly was. That's why, as an adult, I now dress somewhat slutty to make myself feel better about myself.
Your brother's still a piece of shit for doing that.
Oh, my brother's a piece of shit. Listen, I care about him because he's my brother. But he was my first bully, and since my parents weren't around, it impacted me greatly. You know, one parent was
Something
busy
just happened.
working so that we could support ourselves, and the other one was busy being addicted to, I think at that time, oxys? Or was that his whippet phase?
I'm happy your dad's better.
Interesting.
He's a lot better. It took him a long time to get here.
Good for him.
You may ask
Yeah,
yourself,
I mean,
well, how
he
did I
drinks
get
a
here?
lot now, but he drinks responsibly,
That's different.
and it's kind of his hobby to collect. He's like my dad's in discords just about whiskey and bourbon collection and tasting.
Like let me explain this. Like I drink too, but it's the same idea of yes, I do drink, but no, I do not let myself get drunk or I do so in a responsible manner. Like that's the right way to drink.
He's not allowed to get drunk anymore. My mom
Okay.
has a hard limit with him on that.
Okay, see, there you go. That
My
is
dad-
responsible drinking.
My dad is a recovering alcoholic. Yeah, my dad makes the money to do it actually by helping my grandma out. My grandmother is very sick, partially from her own doing. We don't have time to get into that. I'll just say her leg stopped working when she broke her arm.
That's not good.
Family joke. And you'll be fine, Connor. Just walk in. Pussy boy.
That's what Becca calls me every time we go to bed.
Well, that's what you get for what? No.
Is it true?
But no,
She'd
my
never
dad does
find
have a
out.
massive. Oh, she's not interested in finding out.
I know, what a dick.
God forbid your asexual girlfriend not want to see genitalia.
God, what a dick. Something that you'll never hear.
Ow, dude.
Yay!
Jesus. Fuck.
I'm part of the thing.
I don't get it.
Because penises are ugly.
Because penises are ugly, and oh, what a blank is like a positive statement. So they're saying I'd never get a positive statement about my penis.
No, I was saying it because Becca.
Yeah, I know why.
We were still making asexual.
You're still being mean to me.
Because, listen, we're not going to be mean to the asexual. She's an oppressed group. You're for a game.
I'm bisexual.
He's bisexual.
I say this.
I'm fucking. I'm insulted by the LGBT community. What are you talking about?
Hold on. I'm also bisexual, but let's be real. Becca gets more hate than the both of us.
Hey guys.
Depends.
Guys.
Yeah, don't
What's
worry
up?
about it.
Oh, it's more grenadine.
What do you think, kid?
There was a lot of anger in this.
Yeah, because that joke was funny last stream too.
Oh,
so I
that's-
brought it back again.
That's the word you're
I
going
don't
for?
see any bullet holes. There's
Yeah.
no grass lying around either.
No, not
the
you,
biggest
Adam.
last
This lady.
Oh, what she said.
There's a lot of anger in this room.
Yeah, well, you know. Your tone feels very pointed right now.
I'm not even sure where to start. Almost
It's like a reenactment of the American Psycho.
Oh, I love Trouble Charger. Right, no one of their songs.
Hey,
Hey, Connor.
I love Don McLean.
What?
You're
I
a
was-
poor person.
I was intentionally getting the joke wrong. What's that?
That's okay. Jolly, you're a whore person because you're a fucking sadist.
Yeah.
Poor person.
Yeah.
Right here.
What's the best thing a game can do in a horror genre?
What the best thing that can do in a horror genre?
Yeah, like, if it happens, you're like, oh, I know this game is going to be good.
How did he heal up so?
That's a hard question, honestly.
I know, that's why I was asking it.
I don't like the memory wiping. That's too cliche.
Oh, being
I agree with
like walking into the game and being amnesiac.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty overdone.
I'm trying to think what's the best thing for horror.
Because the only other horror person here is Connor. So, you know, the question's really directed at the two of you. But Connor's busy being scared shitless by his game, so.
I can pay attention and talk. I've been talking this entire time. Monkey shingle. Is that talking? Does that count? Does that count?
No. Personally, you know what? I'll hit another trope I don't like in horror games. I don't really like coming into a game where, the protagonist is like an average person who does superhuman acts.
Oh, yeah, just a dude, and yet somehow he's able to survive these terrible incidents and what have you. Yeah,
Like
no,
the guy
that's
you're
bullshit.
the guy you're playing as right now, where he can.
No, this guy has actual
This guy has powers, and it does get later explained on more.
But not in this game. In this
No.
game, he just has really good reflexes.
Well, yeah, in this game, they explain it as he has extreme reflexes, though I think it does get delved into a little bit more.
That's why I was making the joke.
I will say this, my
Yeah.
the game that I'm thinking of specifically that kind of does it, but kind of backtracks it in the second game, is Resident Evil 7. Ethan Winters is a normal guy at the beginning of the game.
Winters.
And then they kind of backtrack it in 8, and they're like, hey, no, he's actually just like awesome mushroom.
I love that one, yeah.
Yeah. Also on mushrooms. Yep.
Because he goes through a lot of shit, and you're like, bro, how the fuck are you alive?
Yeah, the
And,
way
like,
they
The way they
deal
explained it
with
is
the
basically
twist and
the way they explained it in Village is that basically when you had your encounter with Jack, like in the garage, that's when you died.
No, I knew that. I knew that. I am very familiar with how fucking Village and Resident Evil 8 ended. Okay. It's honestly one of my favorite Resident Evil games, to be quite honest.
It's fucking spectacular, to be quite blunt.
Especially how Village also started from 8. Or was it 7? Can't remember the fucking number, but
Village is 8, and
yeah.
then 7 is the one where you go to
with
like, the
Ethan
hillbilly
and
house.
yeah. But it's still good.
Yeah, so for the best like something that I see as a sign of a good game is knowing when to be quiet. It's as simple as that. If the game understands that this is the moment where it needs to stop with the music, it doesn't need to swell, you don't need to put in a jump scare, you just need to let it sit and maybe put in a slight ambient sound. That's when I know, okay, the game knows what it's doing. Because there's a lot of games where you'll play them, and this is something I can speak on quite a bit because of all the other indie horror games I played, where you would wind up playing the game and you're in a tense scene, but you lose the tenseness because you are now listening to a full-on orchestral swell, and okay, well, something's gonna happen here. I know it is. There's the music. Hey, what's up?
I'll say this, Outlast is really bad about that as a
Outlast is terrible about it.
Here's a question for everyone here, because I know everyone can have an opinion on this one.
Sure.
Opinions on jump scares.
Depends.
Jump scares are an element that have their place, but they're an element that can very easily be overused.
Yeah. Well-timed jump scares are rewarding maybe 2 or 3 times. Past that, if you're relying on jump scares for your horror, you're made a bad horror.
Yeah, you've made a bad horror game. It's simple as that. You sorry.
Like, get better, get good.
Hate them.
No, that's.
I generally don't
fair.
like them, but there are very rare occasions where I was like, oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's
like the beginning of Sinners.
Yeah, the beginning of Sinners. That was a good jump scare.
Sinners fucked.
But like the trick for a jump
And
scare
that was the only jump scare.
That's just it. The trick to a jump scare is the threat of the jump scare. That's it. That's that.
Yeah, I don't like that because I'll be on edge the whole time in a bad way because I don't want them. I'd rather have like the slow burning psychological, like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, Sinners is very tense like that because you're like, oh, clearly something bad has happened. When does it happen?
Yeah, if I was, I'm not a horror person, but if I'm gonna do horror, I don't want a shot. I want something I can sip on throughout the event.
Bears is correct. From the perspective of sound design, silence is its own instrument when it comes to, doing something in a game, because dead silence tends to actually be a little bit more distracting, or not uncomfortable, but just like it feels wrong because you hear everything else the entire time.
So it's kind of like during like a horrible event when everything goes quiet, that's when something's wrong.
Yeah, and like that is the tool. That is learning to use it properly. But like even right now, you can faintly hear there's almost like this rumbling, kind of like a static sound playing in the game. And it's not enough to be distracting, it's just enough to fill the void of gunfire and
God,
fighting.
sound design is so important in horror.
It's extremely important.
I want to answer Jess's question.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. I want to say, what was the question again, Jess? It was like
Jump scares.
Opinion on jump scares.
No, the first question I was trying to answer.
What's your favorite like aspect in a horror game to make it like good for you?
A sense of the game that I want to say, but I don't know how to describe it. It's a game that you don't have to understand English for, but can be translated well in other multiple languages. It's one way to put it.
So
unspoken horror.
Yeah, so transcending language basically is the idea.
Transcending language, but also like cultural nods that you won't understand until you look it up or research it about it or know about it because culturally.
Yes, a self-contained story is what you mean.
In some way, yeah.
No, you mean specifically a game. Like, let me try to interpret this how I'm understanding you saying it. A game that comes from another culture that has been translated into English, but in order to understand that word fully, you have to understand the culture.
Yeah.
So not a self-contained.
No,
So, like,
not really.
Intricately tied to the
Because I was gonna say
to the culture that it came from.
Well, there have been some
Even,
some Indonesian and Taiwanese games that I played that were very much tied to the culture. Like
I mean, I think that is one of the better ways to get a good horror, because horror, the best horrors often reflect the culture that they're a part of.
Jolly, would you consider chiller games like that?
Sort of. I mean, they're
most of them.
Some of them I would, but I'm still thinking about Devotion.
Yeah,
still.
Devotion's one of the best ones, right?
That is the one game that I truly just love, that kind of horror, because it has subtle details that if you don't pay attention, like what's happening in the surroundings, you can honestly think that this man is a reliable narrator. No, he's not.
He's not. He's an incredibly unreliable narrator.
Is Devotion the one where he like basically sacrificed his daughter to the cult?
Yep.
Yeah, basically. Like, cause you're getting the idea when you're playing the game, because like he's going through like financial struggle. He thinks his daughter is sick and unwell, when in actuality, yeah, but in actuality, like the wife left and shit, and then the daughter got sick and got lonely,
and all his money to the cult.
And then there was, I think it was the same group that did Devotion. It was like the White Room or the Classroom or something like that.
Like it's the Red Candle Studios, yeah.
Yeah, it was Red Candle Studios. But they did another game just like it, which was... He ceased to exist. Okay, that was surprising. Like they did a game that was based around the White Knights in, I think it was Taiwan. Which like without the historical context, you don't necessarily understand all the problems here. But with the historical context, suddenly the game is fucking petrifying, because you're looking at something that's a little bit more of a very real, very terrifying problem that did exist and did kill people.
And honestly, I always consider true horror to be the most realistic. Let's say, that does the tell the Reddit stories, and then he turned it into video games.
Fears the Fathom.
Fears the Fathom is a good series, yeah.
It's an excellent series. I will say, and again, this is the one game that I have, the one part of that series that I do have a critique on. It's the fucking oh.
Good to see you again.
Hold your fire. Blam! Boom. It was the one where you're a park ranger in the watchtower. That's the only one I ever critique on, because no, I'm sorry, I understand this is based off of a story. I call bullshit. That's not a true story.
The only reason I'll contest that is because I know what it's like in the Appalachia, especially along the Appalachian Trail.
Well, yes, but here's the issue is that
I think they took creative liberties with the end, I think, to make it a bit scarier.
Well, the issue is that they literally had someone on the fire or that was being surrounded by a cult. Like, I'm sorry, it doesn't. I know that it's in Appalachia. I know that it's in the middle of nowhere. You can't have someone disappear and be burned on a fucking campfire and not have a fucking police investigation. I'm sorry.
Yes, you literally can. Do you know how many people go missing on the Appalachian Trail a year that aren't investigated?
Yes, plenty, but not ones where you have someone literally saying, hey, I saw someone getting burned on a fire by a cult.
If he reported it.
He did report it at the end of the game.
Oh.
That's the problem. He literally reported it. That's why I call bullshit. It's like, okay, no, there's no way. But like, all the other games, like the home invasion ones,
Too real. Be quite
oh,
honest.
okay, it's the game. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. Like all of the other games, like home invasion ones, yeah, those are terrifying. Like the one where you're a woman in a hotel room. Nearly shit myself. That was horrifying.
Oh, the motel.
The motel.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was like, I don't remember that one.
Remember?
I don't remember.
The first one, yeah, is when you're staying home alone because you're a kid, and well, your parents left to go somewhere, so you're, taking care of the house by yourself.
You're stuck. You're a kid. That's it.
Second one is a female person that went to a convention, but
had to drive
instead
home.
of had to drive home because she didn't want to take the airplane because it would be an inconvenience for money's sake and stuff, be cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Almost got drugged, almost probably got kidnapped or what have you, of a most terrifying female experience of your life, sort of thing.
Yeah, terrifying.
The more you describe it, I'm like, I don't know if I actually watched that one.
Yeah, that one, it was fucking horrifying.
It was more horrifying when her car broke down in the middle of nowhere.
That was the part that for me, I was like, no, fuck this, I'm out. Turn the car around.
Because like in the scenario, she went to a gas station, and people that like played in the game files and like played around, you don't realize that there was a man that came into the store and
he fucked with
sabotaged your car. Yeah.
So it's actually the best part. It's not even in the game files. You can see him doing it.
You can see him doing it.
Yeah, you can see him doing it if you pay attention.
If you want to see him like out of the game, I mean like without having to trigger the cutscene, move on too fast.
You gotta cheat. Yeah.
Yeah. That he is intentionally touching your car.
Yeah. He's messing with your.
And then he puts
he's messing with your.
He puts a log in front of your car when your car broke down.
Yeah, which like all of that stuff. I took one look at that and was like, no, fuck this. Turn around, go back to the gas station. That's safe. Like it's horrifying. And then I think there was another like one or two more home invasion ones, but the only one I had any critique with, it was the Watchtower one. That was it.
I think the third game was you have an ex trying to like ask you to like come back to her sort of shit, but then the house you were taking care of, she found your house that you were taking care of, and then he was trying to kill you.
It was home invasion, driving.
I'm sweating.
Then it was watching someone else's house, the Watchtower, and then the Airbnb one.
Oh yeah, that one.
That one was rough. That was scary.
I don't remember the Airbnb one.
I remember it perfectly. You and your friends were staying there. One of your friends was acting really creepy, and it seemed like he was going to be the problem, even though realistically, he was still a problem in a different way. I don't know who you are. Could you leave me alone?
Window.
Ooh, hi.
Wow.
Okay.
You can't shoot the window.
No. I don't trust her. Let her go.
Go away!
I gotta go talk to her.
Bitch!
I fully didn't expect her to still be there when you rounded the corner.
Yeah, so the last one was the Airbnb one, where you and your friends are staying there. It seems a whole lot like one of your friends is being really fucking creepy, because he was. He was trying to like come onto you, and it seemed like he was gonna be the problem. And then it turns out, hey,
was it the guy living in the basement?
Someone was living in the basement, and the guy that you thought was the owner isn't the owner.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
Yeah,
like, there was like
that one was horrific. Genuinely.
They're like, what are you doing here? It's like, oh,
I'm fixing one of the taps.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure you are, bud. That one really got me.
That kind of horror where, like, if you don't pay attention to the dialogue or how a character is talking, you're kind of like, oh, this is pretty normal. But when he says it's like, oh, you're like, what's your name? And it's just like, oh, you say your name. Oh, okay, yeah, you're coming in for the Airbnb booking that you booked.
Yeah.
This morning. Yeah.
It's
and
like,
you're like, well, yeah, of course I did.
Of course
you're
I
the one
am.
that told me. I was like,
and that's like those. It's those little elements to a story that really do help make it all the better, because like, it's like, why does he know your name? Because you told him. How does he know you're here for to stay in the home? Well, because you told him, and because it makes
happened before.
sense.
Hey, Connor.
Yo, what's up?
Oh. Can we play? I would like to ask to play this game with you, and I would like Jolly to be there too.
Oh my god, what is it?
Oh fuck,
I want
dude!
Connor to play. I want Connor to play Homie Cipher.
Homie Cipher.
Huh?
What is that?
It's a horror dating game.
Well, that is
with like
the
a
very
puzzle.
I was about to say, that's the very surface of it. That's not even explaining it well. It does have dating in it, but specifically the draw to the game is that you know none of the language these monsters are speaking. You are doing the entire game trying to discover the language as you go.
It's honestly so fun. It was very fun to watch Jess play.
Interesting. I could definitely give it a shot.
It's a lot of fun, like legitimately sitting there, because like it gives you a few words in the beginning as kind of a gimme, because the characters realize you don't understand them, and it helps you figure out the other words. It was me, Jolly, and Tolly all sitting there going, okay, he seems to be saying this like with a question. So this last thing is like a question of some sort, or is it the first one? It's a lot of fun. Like,
yeah,
legitimately,
it looks
I
interesting.
recommend it.
Guys, hold on. I need to wait for this quick save to end. I need to say hello to my people.
Also, I really need somebody else to see Mr. Crawling, because I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm in love with him.
Mr. Crawling!
Oh!
You were killed.
Well, I should have expected it, but
by yourself.
Still. Mr. Crawling is the love of my life. No one else holds a candle to him.
He's the perfect man.
He's the perfect man.
Does he have no lower half?
He has a lower half. He just crawls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Crawling in his skin. His wounds, they will not heal.
But it's an indie game made by I think one person. But the language element is honestly part of the reason I want you to play it. It does have horror elements. It's not as spooky as it could be. A lot of the horror comes from not knowing what characters are saying to you.
Again, a game that can transcend languages pretty well.
What?
It's white people's biggest fear.
Guys, I can jump kick.
Oh my god, why?
Because it's cool. Imagine this in slow-mo. Just no, wait.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
But no, it's a lot of fun. It's a game I wish more people had played. It was really popular at the time of its release in like certain groups. And like I said, me, Jolly, and Tolly played the fuck out of it for like 3 nights in a row.
It's so funny when you see Tally get into it, because when you...
Tolly, he was like, shut up, I'm writing stuff down. Okay. It does give you a dictionary where you can fill in words.
Yeah.
So that way, as you can fill in the word with what you think it is and edit it as you go.
I think what what like solidified like the funness is like I think the only reason that it's not as popular is probably like the overall aesthetic of the game. Not a lot of I'm gonna say femmes, you know, girlies, what have you. They're not into that kind of shit unless they are into that kind of shit.
They're not into that shit. They're into that shit.
Well, I mean, like, it's a very
it.
specific type of horror aesthetic that not a lot of femme people would be into unless you really like that kind of horror.
I do. Mr. Crowley is a beautiful man.
And honestly, it's a dating game. It's a very amusing game.
There are still a few horror, like odd horror games, I'll call them, that I need to play. Like, they did a re-release of Doki Doki Literature Club. Although I don't know if calling it a re-release is right, because they did change things to the game. That I've never played on stream.
I am kind of sad. They were supposed to be making another game. It doesn't seem like they're ever gonna do it.
No, it seems like Dan Salvato may have either dropped it or has other things on his plate. Which I think Dan Salvato it's basically one guy and maybe a handful of other people.
Fire and rescue's giving up on Jankowski.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Banged his head pretty hard and he's wandering around the
But it was such a like lightning in the bottle kind of game.
Oh, it was brilliant. Which, in fairness, it was brilliant because of the concept. It's a dating game that slowly reveals itself to not be a dating game. That's pretty genius, actually. That's really smart.
What? You have horror lore in your dating sim game? Crazy.
Hey, why is that girl stabbing herself? Hey. Why did my best friend just hang herself?
Oh, that's the thing. It's like it is the Sayori scene that really made the game. Like, that comes out of left field. Like, you're just like, oh man, this is going so great. She's dead. Okay.
I'll say this. The only other game that's done a similar concept, I think, well with it, is Cooking Companions.
Yeah, Cooking Companions understood what it was doing.
The sequel's also kind of fun.
Maybe hot take, but I think Cooking Companions is kind of trying too hard.
It's very derivative and inspired by it's derivative of Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, I just think it goes too fast into the, like, you can tell where this is going from the day 2.
See, you say that, and I can understand that. However, I don't care, and I still like it.
I mean, I'm not saying you can't like it. I'm just like, that was my hot take.
What I would say is that if I was given a little bit of control over that game, I honestly would have done one thing a little differently. I would have actually tried to implement something like a survival, I'm putting quotes around it, mechanic to the game. So, like, that way there is an added stress of you trying to get you and your friends to survive. You're surrounded by woods around you. Playing with the idea of trying desperately to catch food, find edible vegetables, like, it sounds like it'd be in depth, but you could literally reduce it to just like, do you want to try to get food or not?
Connor, the only reason I'm going to rebut that is because it defeats the purpose of the character you're playing. You're playing the character that's going to eat them. You are the Baba Yaga. Why it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, and that is true.
See, I like the looping aspect of the game, but I didn't like how, like, I felt like the narrator wasn't really hiding what they were doing.
No, but also I don't think the point of the narrative was to hide it. It was just it was to tell a story.
It's one of those things. Like, I can understand it's got problems. I mean,
again, like, if you enjoyed it, if you think it's good, like, I don't think it's bad. I just didn't like it, and for like specific reasons.
Oh, meat chunks, delicious. Hello. Goodbye.
The second one is interesting.
Hello.
It's on, and part of the reason I like the game is because of its origins of Eastern folklore. Because it's more than just
Eastern
Baba Yaga.
folklore. What the fuck?
Like Eastern European.
Eastern European.
Like Slavic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
the Baba Yaga
game
is
was,
Slavic.
first game was Baba Yaga, and then I don't know what the second one was, but I also never played it. So.
The first one is Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is also in the second one, and you actually get to see her and romance her.
Ah, nice. Is she DTF?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she is.
Down to feast?
Oh no.
Yeah. The second one is about Kurt the Immortal.
Vonnegut?
I can't remember his exact title, but essentially part of his problem is he has beef with Baba Yaga because he stole her horse, and she's never forgiven him.
Okay, well hold on. It feels justified for her to not forgive him. She flies around in a mortar and pestle now. I would also be pissed that someone took my fucking horse if I now have to ride around in a goddamn cooking implement.
On top of that, you are like, the time period it's in is like Soviet Cold War.
Oof.
And like one of the comments in her, you know, they listen to the phone lines.
Oh, that's smart. So actually this is me kind of like this is hey if anybody here is looking to make a game, this is my wish list. I would want a genuine survival game, not survival horror, like as in like you have a main objective. No. I want a horror game where your objective is to survive for a set period of days, and it takes the whole starvation element of surviving in the wild very seriously.
Actually, semi-related to that, have you heard what they're doing with I think it's Daisy?
I've not.
If it's not that, it's like 7 Days to Die. Whatever one has 7 Days to Die, the zombie game with a huge online server.
I think it's 7 days.
7 days probably.
Because it only recently came out of like alpha or whatever the fuck.
Well, the reason I bring that up is Jill saw a thing online where they are completely resetting servers. So you are back at the beginning.
Oh!
Oh.
I imagine some people are not happy with that.
Probably not.
Fuck them. No, seriously, no, seriously, if you're playing a horror game, or especially a horror survival game, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm set up with everything, you're missing the point. You're missing the point of the game.
There are a couple survival. I mean, it's not a survival game, but surviving is part of the theme where like you have to.
Yeah, but here's the issue. That's not horror then. The moment you are able to then overtake and defeat your opponents with relative ease, it has ceased to become horror. It is now
that was the
survival.
Dead Space problem.
Exactly. It's the Dead Space problem. It's the Resident Evil problem. Once you've got yourself a fucking shotgun, guess what?
Stay down.
It's not as scary.
So you want to take like reassurance away.
Yeah, the Long Dark is
like it's
Daisy is the
it is I'll put it this way. It's why this game works and Resident Evil doesn't want to get the proper guns. So in this game, my threat is literally a fucking ghost girl. I can't shoot it. I can shoot everything else. I can kill the guys coming at me and I rip through them like a fucking chainsaw. But the moment the ghost girl shows up, I'm screwed. I can't fight her. I can only be afraid. So every time she shows up, I am inclined to be afraid because I've been taught to do that. But in Resident Evil, the only time you ever have that is with a character like Mr. X, an invincible enemy who will keep coming at you no matter what and never dies. And even then, you can still kill him. So you lose something. You lose the horror in that.
I'm out. I need an Overwatch break. We've had so many bad games.
Yeah, I was.
Hold on. I hear.
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I was like,
hey, Cab.
You okay?
No, he's not. He's dead, actually.
Hunter, how you described that just now? I was like,
He's over here.
Yep.
no way. You fucking described the fucking campaign at the end right now.
It is actually a way that I handle my TTRPGs. It genuinely is. It's a trick I use. And even if you know it's a trick, it still works. That's the beauty of a really good trick, is no matter whether or not you know it's real or whether or not you know it's there, it's still a trick, and you'll still fall for it. Yeah.
This way.
In your idea of survival game, where would you put
Don't Starve?
Okay.
Yeah.
I put Don't Starve firmly as a survival game. I would not necessarily call it horror. Mostly, and I can see how some people would see this as slightly reductive, or they would disagree with his opinion. The art style is a little too cutesy. The art style takes away from the horror of the horror. You know?
Yeah, it's cute.
That being said, every time one of those tornadoes come at me, it makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, it's got its own kind of anxiety to the game. And it does. It makes you anxious. I need to eat. I need to drink. I need to stay warm. I need to make sure I have proper structure. I need to have weapons. The dark. I'm gonna die in the dark. All of that helps like hammer down the anxiety of the game. But anxiety and horror are not the same. Anxiety is anxiety. Horror is horror. What was that?
No one said anything.
Oh, I thought Adam made a noise.
I did make a noise.
Oh, okay. So you didn't say anything. You just made a noise.
Well, I was kind of making a fun at not saying enough syllables in horror.
Yeah.
Like horror.
Horror.
It's a horror game.
The problem
Connor,
is you say it too quick. It sounds like horror.
Connor, can I petition you for something?
Sure.
I think at some point you should let me pick what games you play. That will be safe for work. But I don't.
Oh, so you want to do like a roulette?
Let's see here. I've got games on here that I think are funny, and I just want to have Connor play, even if he's aware of them.
Okay.
Connor's not playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
I'm not playing Roller Coaster. I'm not playing.
Whoa!
As an example, have you ever played Sucker for Love?
No.
Oh, I love Sucker for Love!
Connor, have you ever wanted to date the King in Yellow?
No.
Except she's a beautiful woman.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Woman. She's beautiful.
I'm a little more interested. Yeah, just still no. I never considered dating the King in Yellow.
Okay, have you ever considered dating Cthulhu? But she's a beautiful woman?
That sounds like I'm gonna get a tentacle up my ass, but also no!
Listen.
Are they beautiful women, or do they just have huge tits?
They're actually women. I mean, Cthulhu does have huge tits.
Nice.
But like...
I expect at least one of them to, because it's, you know.
But like, the King in Yellow doesn't.
Yeah.
Her name is Missy.
Missy. That's a sweet name.
Oh, right back in the poop water.
And the second game came out yet, Jess?
I don't think so. Let me double check. Doesn't look like it.
Not yet.
I mean, there's Sucker I Love Date to Die For, which I think is technically like a sequel.
What if we made a roulette wheel full of suggestions? Oh fuck, that's actually a pretty good idea.
We could
wait.
Honestly.
Can there be suggestions from us specifically?
I would take both suggestions from you guys and from our community. Bears. And Tom, actually. Tom probably would also give suggestions.
Hard ban on
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Roller
Or
Coaster
just,
Tycoon is not included. It is not allowed in this roulette wheel.
Hey, can I ban one more thing that I know is gonna make someone here mad?
Sure.
No Sims.
I'm sorry, that I have to agree with.
It's not a good stream from a new...
Yeah. It's well. Also, I've never been a Sims guy. The only I'll put it this way, Adam. The only Sims game I've ever played, My Sims. And do you know why I played it?
You had a little sister.
Well, yes, actually. Partially. Actually, I think I was the one that wanted the game. No, it's because you can build furniture.
Yeah, that checks out for you.
I can make my own stuff. That was really cool for me.
Hey, real quick.
I understand committing to an actual Sims game, but consider The Sims 1.
Hey, real quick, I sent a picture of Cthulhu in games chat.
Let me see them Cthulhus.
Oh, she's not as big tittied as I thought she'd be.
No, she's a very cute design.
Yeah, she's very cute.
Yeah, I will say, counterpoint, Connor, The Sims 1, because it's the simplest one, and it is absolutely brutal to play.
And this is the King in Yellow. That's her official name. But she goes by Missy when she doesn't look like that.
Oh, she looks very cute.
Don't worry about the fact that they're stepsisters.
Well, I also know why her name is F.E.A.R because it is not
King in Yellow's actual name.
It's not actually. Fun fact: it's actually not entirely clear. The original writing of the King in Yellow, they never made it clear if Pasteur and the King in Yellow were one and the same, or if they were just two entities that were on Carcosa, the original planet for the King in Yellow.
No, there's stuff like that. See, Bears, I think some people should get 2 suggestions, but I think I should get more, because I have really weird games for Connor to play.
So it's one of those things where like I'm totally cool with making a roulette wheel of games to play. I will.
It'll be good for when you're in between games and you're not sure what to do.
Yeah, but I will say I will reserve the right to veto.
Veto.
Yeah, simply because if I see a game and rough day, huh? If I see a game and my immediate thought is, while this does look interesting, maybe in single player, I think that I and viewers would be bored to tears, that is where a veto would probably come into play. You know?
So
Yeah,
you're saying
you have to think about streamability.
Yeah.
So you're saying you wouldn't want to play Amnesia Memories?
Oh, fuck's sake. Absolutely not.
You don't even know what Amnesia Memories is.
I know what a lot of the Amnesia games were, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't play a single Amnesia game.
Can I tell you something so important?
Sure.
It's not from the Amnesia series.
Oh, it isn't?
It's just another... No, it's just another game called Amnesia
Oh,
Memories.
for fuck's sake.
It's a dating sim.
Oh, fuck's sake.
What about the game series I keep suggesting, which is the Chizo Mythos series?
Well, that I would agree with, because I still want to play the Chizo Mythos series. Oops, sorry.
I was gonna say we could put Nancy Drew games on there for Michelle.
Yeah, you could. Why can't it be a Torture Connor series? Because to a degree, when streaming, if a streamer is unhappy with what they are playing, it reflects. It reflects pretty well. And it's not fun to watch, but also like when you've got a streamer who is visibly like, oh fuck this sucks, I don't want to do this. You lose something by doing that. Oh god damn it! I have to go get that thing.
I do think this, if there are some games that are longer that you enjoy, you can keep playing them. But I think if you're like, hey, this was good for a one-off, I don't need to do more,
then that's it. We walk away.
Because don't get me wrong, I would love for you to play some of my favorite games. Like, let me look through my list.
I don't know that game. Sorry.
Like Darkest Dungeon. I love Darkest Dungeon. I don't think you'd enjoy it for more than one stream.
Well, I think the problem with Darkest Dungeon was that one or two gonna happen. either one, I'm gonna hate it and like, or like I'm not gonna like it and I'm gonna want to drop it after one, or I'm gonna like it and I'm gonna be like, just one more, just one more game.
Because I love Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2. I played beta on both of them. But that's also a game I would not want you to like trap yourself in.
No. And like I am no what's the word? Stranger. I'm no stranger to tapping out or saying, oh fuck this. Bears, you weren't here for this, and Kate, I don't think you were here for this, though I think the rest of you may have at least heard it via proxy. There was a Backrooms game which had an option to turn off jump scares. And I was like, okay, I'll play the game normally first. So I played the game normally first. I died. The jump scares in that game were so bad. Not even like oh, they're bad jump scares. No, they're egregious. Like they were happening way too often. It was taking away from the game. I wasn't scared. I was getting annoyed, which when you are making a horror game, getting pissed off by jump scares is the worst offense you can make. Because that means you've officially taken a game from frightening and fun to annoying. This game took it to annoying. So I went, oh fuck this. I'm gonna start over from the beginning and I'm gonna turn off jump scares. The creator of this game had the gall to put in messages like scrawled on the walls in the back rooms calling you a coward for turning off jump scares.
What the fuck?
And that is when I went, fuck this, I am not playing this anymore, because this guy had an ego to pretend that his game was good enough, like that you needed the jump scares, otherwise the game wasn't good. But the reality is his game was just kind of shit. And in response to you turning off the jump scares, rightfully, he called you a coward. He was a bad game creator. It was a bad game. And the simple fact of the matter is that I wouldn't touch that game with a 10-foot pole, not out of fear, but just because it's a bad game and it's poorly made and the creator's a douche. It's as simple as that. I'm not wasting my time with a game like that.
That's not a thing that you should be telling your players, being
No,
like,
not at
oh,
all.
you're a fucking coward for turning off.
It is a juvenile perspective for a game creator to have, and it is a mark of in my honest opinion, a bad game designer.
Also, like, if you rely on jump scares way too much, like that's not a jump scare. That's just a subtle.
Yeah, that isn't a jump scare. That is the game kind of fucking with you. But yeah, demeaning your players, like Kate just said it, demeaning your players is it's immature, and also it means that in my mind, it shows that you're an insecure game designer. You are so insecure with your decisions that the moment someone goes against them, you go, actually, you're just a fucking loser. That shows that you're not a good game designer, and you're so scared that someone is going to say something negative against your game that you're going to then insult them. That says more about you than it does the player.
I could get a better game, bitch.
I'm sure I could find it. Hold on, because it was not only is it one of the few games that I've dropped, it's one of the few games I left a review on.
Oops.
So curious.
Yeah, because
Which game is this?
I'd have to find it. Hold on, it's in my reviews.
Did you play it a short enough time that you got to get refunded for it?
Yep, I played it on stream.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I vaguely remember the game, TBH.
I think I remember, yeah.
It was the Backrooms 1998. It is the only game that I dropped and said, fuck this sucks. It was a very bad game. It was just it wasn't well done, and in all honesty, the guy who made it was a douchebag. It's just a bad game. And actually, like, all the other reviews are not a bad game until it becomes a walking sim with jump scares every 30 seconds. And like that is basically what I said. I was like, this is bad. It's just jump scares. Because it was just bad. It was just jump scares.
Horrible.
Yep. That is the word that's the word I'd use. I have a lot of opinions and thoughts on horror games, and it's because I love horror games so much. There is an art form to horror, and it is something that you can do properly and you can do terribly. It depends entirely upon how you handle it. Water.
I think I've hit that point in playing The Sims that I've played The Sims enough days back to back that I'm ready to take a break for The Sims.
For like 2 months, and then you come back and play it manically again?
No, probably not that. I think it's just I've played it pretty much every day for like the last at least week and a half. So I need to just take like a small break from The Sims.
I have a lot of opinions and thoughts. I don't necessarily have a lot of opinions and thoughts about everything. There's some shit that I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
I have a lot of opinions on everything I believe in, but that's the autism.
That's only.
I also have a lot of opinions, but no thoughts.
I also have a lot of opinions, but that's because I collected them off of birds.
You shouldn't take those off birds. I also have a lot of onions.
They have layers.
Do you have racks to go with your opinions? Because otherwise your steering is fucked.
That was a car game, wasn't it?
The point of the opinions on.
Your opinions on horror games and what you're kind of backtracking the original point.
Oh yeah, no, I just have a lot of them. And like, to be honest with you, with the whole suggestion of like a game list for me to go through, or like a roulette wheel. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I'd do it.
You can get the plugin on OBS or the roulette wheel.
Oh, they're definitely there almost absolutely is an OBS plugin for that, isn't there?
Yeah.
A lot of streamers do that.
Gosh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's like a red, yellow, green, blue color wheel or some shit.
Oh, yep, I've seen that all the time. Some of the Sims YouTubers.
Let me find the plugin for it.
I want you guys to know I'm playing Hades 2 again.
Of course.
I have a problem. And it's the fact that I have not made Icarus be my boyfriend yet. That's my problem.
1, 2, 3, go.
But I'm playing with a weapon I don't play with very often, and it's throwing me off.
Is it the staff?
No, I play with the staff quite often. Do you have the jetpack fists yet?
Yes. I don't like them.
Jetpack fists.
They're kind of hard to do. But I've recently unlocked one of the latest aspects of it, and it runs a lot smoother on that aspect.
Me when I installed a mod for this game and suddenly the FPS improves. I need to play more. Ooh, I need to play more Hades 2.
You do. Join me in the pits of hell, Connor.
Not yet. I want the game to come out fully, and then I'm gonna take up several days of streaming with it.
If I remember, I think they said they're planning on doing one last update, and then they're done. So we're really close to having the final version of the game. Like, they've already talked about some of the achievements that are gonna go in the game.
Hey, cheese poos.
One of them is to wake up. Hypnos.
Who's there?
Are you shitting me, dude?
I'm not shitting you, dude.
No, that's not what I'm reacting to.
I know it's not. I was just making a comment.
What are?
Christ, I thought I was a goner.
Hey, why does the thing on that poster look like a butt?
Thanks to you guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot they gave him a phone.
Offline.
You remind me of Newman.
Everywhere. You've got to find the security office and override the lockdown.
Hey, how come those subtitles are smaller than my will to live?
Don't worry about it. I still don't have an answer for that. I still can't make it bigger. I'm sorry. If I can find a mod for it, I will, but no promises. I'm sorry, Bears. You've entered the unskippable cutscene. Good luck.
My entire life is an unskippable cutscene.
Real.
Oh, right.
I
Hey,
tried
guys,
so
I have
hard.
a horrendously cursed question to ask all of you.
Yes.
What's the worst thing you've seen in a public bathroom?
Honestly, not as much as you think. Just because I don't use a lot of public restrooms.
That's fair. I don't like using them either.
Like, I'll say this, I do use a lot of gas station bathrooms, but I've had the privilege of knowing where all the good gas stations are. Even when I'm out in the middle of nowhere, like when I used to go to Indiana all the time.
You knew where to go.
I knew which bathrooms to stop at. So even if it was a shady looking fucking gas station, I knew it had a clean fucking bathroom.
That's good. That's honestly one of my biggest nightmares when it comes to a public bathroom, because like, imagine really having to go to the bathroom and then you go, oh god, and you look in there and it looks like a fucking, like, it looks like someone's been murdered. It would be a nightmare.
Just do what everyone else does and piss in the woods.
I have considered it sometimes.
I have gone camping with my mom. I know for a fact that we have peed in the woods before.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Oh, there's been spooge in the fucking urinals? That's disgusting.
Why would you jizz in the urinal? Why would you not go?
Why would you do that in public?
That I can't control people. They're freaks.
The worst thing I have seen is I went to a urinal, and the urinal itself was not the issue. The problem was what I saw when I was walking up to it, and I saw, hold on. I saw what I could best describe as like the outline of two shoes directly in front of the urinal, made out of liquid. So it was like a fucking nuclear bomb went off and just left the afterimage of this guy's feet from piss. I can only assume it was just piss. And there was something just disconcerting about seeing that in a public bathroom and knowing that someone did this. Oh, also, I said 2 feet prints. I mean feet. Not shoes.
You had their
That's
feet.
disgusting.
2 footprints. Not shoes, like I may have accidentally said. Feet. That was the worst thing I've seen.
Anyways, guys, I think I need to go find the nearest bridge to jump off.
Adam, no, come back. Ow, I got shot. Fuck.
Guys, Fall Out Boy's releasing new merch this summer, and I'm kind of mad about it because one of the shirts is very cute. It's like a bubble logo.
Kate, I'm putting the kibosh on talking about Epic the Musical. No more.
I'm putting the kibosh on it because I don't like your opinions on it. And I don't feel like arguing.
I've never heard of it. I had stepped away for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Went to Uvu Job.
Hello, sir. Oh my god.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah.
What are your opinions on playing Subnautica on stream?
That's a great question.
That's a good question.
Strong feelings about it.
I don't have strong feelings. It's complicated feelings. Because, to be honest with you, Subnautica, I think, is the closest I have seen a survival game get to being genuine horror.
Sayonara, sucker.
Okay. Ah, fucking.
Did she just say sayonara, sucker?
Yep, he just took the elevator and fucking ditched me. Bitch. Whatever. I'll climb. Yeah. So Subnautica is the closest I've seen a genuine survival game actually get to being horrifying. Because like it deals with a horror that a lot of folks have and don't realize that they do have, and that is the horror of something really big being in the water with you, which is fucking terrifying.
Semi-related. What's your opinion on or not opinion, your thoughts on submechanic-phobia?
Submechanophobia?
Yeah, I think that's the full abbreviation of it.
I don't have that fear.
Is that like fear of being on a submarine?
Nope. It's the fear of human-made objects underwater.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
What?
What's up?
I think I'm stuck. I made an error in judgment. Yeah, but yeah, submechanophobia. Some people have it, some people don't. It does not faze me. But basically the idea is the image of typically very large objects, human-made, underwater is scary to some people. You know, sunken ships, sunken submarines, stuff like that. It doesn't faze me. Boats go underwater. Submarines sink. It is what it is. That's all there is to it.
Like, I was gonna say that's an odd thing to be.
It is. Some people are bothered by it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Open ocean though, that's a little bit more scary. Not to the same degree for me, but still a little bit more scary. Oh, I just realized I'm dumber. Ow! I'm dumber than a bag of stiff dicks.
Where can I find that out of curiosity for a friend?
Your local Costco.
At the adult store.
I'm kind of scared to walk into our local adult store. I won't lie to you.
I'm also scared because I've heard so many horror stories, but I'm also like intrigued.
I'll be.
I didn't go to the one back home because I know for a fact it had it was a little bit of a front. Yeah, wild statement, but we'll not get into that because we're on stream.
Please don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. No, and your flight's canceled. Okay.
Okay.
It's a John Mulaney bit. I hope he's doing better, because he had the
perfect
alcohol issues, right?
He had a bit
It
of
was
a thing
drugs.
going on.
It was hard drugs.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor. How often are you genuinely scared when you play these games?
Depends.
Those are the type of diaper. I asked you.
Depends how much I shit myself. It varies. Sometimes I'm genuinely scared. Sometimes I'm largely unfazed. I didn't realize that was a gun. That was largely a reaction of, oh no, more than actual fear, but still, I scream.
I just need to hear the day that you play Peak.
Listen, I have to say this with all the love in my heart, Connor, you cannot be a troll in Peak.
No.
It will punish you for it.
No, I here's the thing. I genuinely do kind of want to sit down and just play Peak, because
it's a lot of fun.
Well, it looks very fun. It looks very interesting.
Listen, I know we used this term the other day, and many of you do not like this term. It's a good friend slot game. It was developed in 4 weeks.
Still impressive though.
Which is still crazy to me.
Help.
And it's randomly generated every day, so it's a different map every day.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool though.
Yeah.
That's how you-
Yeah.
That's why it has such a replay value.
So yeah, no, I actually genuinely do. Like I'm genuinely interested in Peak, and honestly, a mountain climbing game sounds like a lot of fun. Is there a single player mode for it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd play it.
There's an achievement to play it by yourself.
I'd play it.
Yeah. You get little wolf ears if you make it to the end.
Oh, I do.
Single player.
Hold on. I'm buying the game right now.
Yeah, I was like, but don't
You
play it
should.
before stream. For the first
Whenever
time.
we get a chance to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
if we play it this Friday, yeah.
Which is either going to be Friday if Jill can't do web fishing, or the Friday after.
Yeah.
Mainly because I want your reaction to things,
Do you
Connor,
promise?
to be first time. Yes, I listen. All of us here that have played Peak love Peak.
Yay.
We've played it
I
several times.
honestly, I like games like this just because it is single objective based. What's your objective? Climb. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Until the like last.
Fuck! I don't have enough
area,
space.
It's honestly
Gotta clear up my library.
kind of relaxing.
Yeah, until
What
the
are we
last
talking
area,
about?
which is like
probably
dragging
need to-
your balls over coals.
Yeah, it's very stressful.
We're talking about
What are we
Peak.
talking
It's a climbing game. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
And now I want to play Peak.
I will say this, Connor. If we do multiplayer Peak, we're giving you the head start.
You're giving me
Yeah.
the head start.
Yeah.
Not only are we going to give you a head start, we're going to let you host.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, it's like, I mean, it wouldn't make
Right.
fair for us to host it because it's your first time doing it. So
Yeah, and there are some achievements in the game that can only be achieved by hosting.
I hate how
So
dark
if
it
you
is.
get a chance, if you get a few of the achievements playing, we want to make sure you can actually get it.
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, because it got glitched, so it's only the
Oh.
host that gets certain glitches. I mean,
It's for
achievements.
people who make content warning.
Fennel was a second, and there was never a
Yeah, so Adam, remember how you made a comment about this guy just being a regular guy?
Yeah, because I was continuing the bit. Yes, but
Yeah.
yes.
So the game has basically just kind of dropped the hint, which I know gets revealed by the end of this game. F.E.A.R was the second prototype for some kind of super soldier program, basically. The first one apparently didn't work out, and there was never a third. Guess who the first one is?
Is it the scary ghost girl?
No, it's me. It's the guy I'm playing. Why do you think I can slow
Oh.
down time?
I didn't know his name. I thought you were the second one.
No, F.E.A.R's the...
Sentry mode activated.
Deploying a sentry. Sentry, going down. There we go.
Oh wait, if you guys play web fishing on Friday, that means you have to make a little guy, Connor.
I've already made a little guy. I played the game. I like
don't
web
know.
fishing. Fish.
They updated anything for web fishing, or is that just a spurge of wanting to play?
Fishing.
I think it's just a spurge of wanting to play.
It is.
Okay.
It would also, if folks made like drew little web fishing characters for themselves, I can make little more foogies for everybody if they wanted.
Just keep making me buy more games.
Web fishing is free.
Web fishing is free.
Or if it's not free, it's like $5.
It's either free or dirt cheap. Either way, it just
It's $4.99.
yeah, $5.
Yeah, it's like
And
$5.
Peak is a 4-player game, and I think we already have a 4-stack for that. So
Sorry, Adam.
All right, I'll go fuck myself then.
Okay.
listen, 3 of us here have played it dedicatedly, and Connor's the host.
I'm the babe they're throwing into the woods. mountains.
Yeah, we have
horror
to be
game,
there for
Connor.
when he falls down the mountain.
What'd
I
you
mean, the
just
real
call-
horror is. Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind. Go on.
I said it's not a horror game. The real horror is falling off the mountain.
And then you
Honestly.
fall, and all you can think is, motherfucker!
That's the only reason that you're being like, is like you run out of
Hold on.
energy climbing onto the wall.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Moshi mosh.
Also,
Mosh!
I really need you to see what happens when someone dies, Connor. I need you to
Wrong
see the
number.
ghost.
Jill got so mad when they fell the other day. They exited and fully uninstalled the game. Oh,
Yeah,
fair.
it's true. They don't have Peak installed anymore.
Like, but there was a legit rage to shit like that. Also, hello, Joe.
Yeah.
Just because you love the game too, you'd love to see me play Risk of Rain 2. Let me tell you, bud. I have soloed Monsoon several times. I gladly would.
We've
All right,
done.
well, I guess I'm
there was a time
playing-
where we did a lot of Risk of Rain too.
Love that
Yeah,
game.
even I've been here for streams of that.
I love that game.
But also, I guess I'm playing The Sims on Friday.
Man. It's only 4 people.
Yeah,
Would offer.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately,
it is
it's.
solidly 4.
I also does Peak have modding capability?
No.
Okay. Yeah. So
It's only 4 weeks old.
that's fair. Jill is at
That's
the
why
Weenie
don't
Head Juniors.
develop- The developers did not expect this game to become popular.
That's fair to them.
Because again, they made it in 4 weeks.
No. I mean, wasn't that the same story behind what was that fucking game?
Like Among Us.
No, not Among Us. Content warning.
Oh, you mean the
Yes.
game that Jess bought me 2 years ago and we've never played?
That-
Hey, he's gone.
Yeah, you're gone.
Wait, we played Content Warning with you, Adam.
No,
Talking about
someone said
Among
Among Us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We've never
oh.
played Among Us.
Ow. Stop it. You're being very mean. Ow. Stop it. I'm okay. I want donuts.
Yeah.
Also, Jill's, oh no, step bro, I'm stuck in the scary bit in the horror game.
I hope Mr. X didn't rail my ass.
Hold on. Inappropriate question.
Sure.
Have any of you actually seen any sort of video with that actual premise?
Yep.
No.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't watch.
Okay, Becca, you don't count.
Becca gets a pass.
You are not interested in the kind of videos that's in. Yeah, Jill, I know you have it. I know I have. We've talked about it. We've gotten so much more uncomfortably comfortable with each other since we've moved in together. The shit we say to each other.
Which is impressive, honestly.
Yeah, it's gotten worse. Not in a bad way, just worse.
Oh. See ya. Look, I'm trying to get in the van. I thought I could jump in there.
Sus.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, I'm venting. I don't know that sound effect anymore on my soundboard, so I have to do it myself.
I see.
Also, Jolly.
What? What happened? What did I do?
Nothing? I'm giving you an update on the Go XLR thing.
Oh! Okay. What's up?
What'd I do? Nothing at all, actually.
Okay.
So it looks like they don't actually have a repair kit, or if they or the group I contacted doesn't directly. So I'm gonna try to reach out to TC Hellion directly to see if they still have it. If they do, I might be able to fix the slider motor. Otherwise, it sounds like they're still game to just send me a new Go XLR.
Whatever you get for free, you get for free.
I mean, yeah, I think it's one of those situations where, like, why I kind of really like a lot of electronics companies, because like a lot of electronics companies, if you're like, hey, this kind of broke a little bit early, it's not working anymore, I tried a few things, they'll go, all right, here's a new one, and you're just like, oh, okay.
Update everything, where your job is essentially just to give people refunds when they're not happy.
That's it. Well, the biggest, the most remarkable thing with electronics companies is you don't even have to be unhappy. You just have to be like politely being like, hey, this broke. Is there anything I can do to like fix it? And they'll be like, don't worry, we'll replace it. And you're like, wait, that's not what I expected. I even sent.
Most of the time, it's more of a pain in the butt to fix it.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. But the kicker is, I literally sent them a message being like, hey, I have some experience with electronics and I know how to solder. I could fix this if you give me the part. And they were like, unfortunately, we don't have it. Here you go. I was like, okay, all right, sure. Works for me, I guess.
Yeah, Razer's also pretty good about that.
Yeah.
A few years back, I had a keyboard, and it wasn't even broken, it was just one of the keys was discolored. Like, the light from the key was discolored from the rest
just
of
a
the
little
keys.
bit.
Yeah, but it was just a single key. And I went, hey, and because it was new enough that it was under warranty, they went, here's a new keyboard.
And you're like,
okay.
wait, but I still have this one. And they're like, don't worry about it.
No, I think they had me send back the old one. I don't. It's been like 10 years. I don't remember, but I think they were like, "Hey, when you get this new one, just send us back the old one, and you're all good to go." And I went, "Okay."
This Go XLR is 3 years old. I'm pretty confident I am out of warranty. Some electronics companies are just like, "Hey, we want to keep you buying stuff from us, so here you go." And it's a really, like, I'll be honest here, from a guy who is. I am in a similar business as that. I do a form of customer service. What was that? Oh, okay. That was a robot.
Oh.
It's got rockets.
Interesting.
Oh my god. Guys, what do I do? Guy, what do I do?
Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Right.
Run.
Dun 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 dun. Run.
Oh, what is that? What's that gun against the wall?
Rocket launcher.
Oh, you got it. I was gonna say you might have to fight Rocket with
Eat
Rocket.
shit, loser. Hey, rocket launcher. Nice. That seems unnecessary.
Hey guys, without discussing too many spoilers for Hades 2's last Underworld region, I just realized something and I feel like a fucking idiot. So, real quick, you know how Cerberus rejects your petting?
Yeah.
I just realized why.
Why?
They tell you in Hades 1 only one of the heads likes pet. Something tells me she's trying to pet the wrong head.
Oh. Let me pay you right here.
We've all been there.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's supposed to be an innocent head patting, not a dick joke.
No.
Yeah.
Pet the dog's
I was just-
head. Pet the dog. Not its penis.
I love Cerberus.
I love
He's
doggy.
my baby.
Cerberus.
I'm glad they don't make me fight him in the first game.
Oh, baby.
I should put a 3-headed dog in the next campaign.
You
You
should.
should-
And
you
can we
should let
have
me pet
it? Yeah, we should have it. We should keep it as our pet.
Yeah. Yeah, Connor, give us another pet.
Yeah, you know what?
Give us more pets.
That will
It's
depend on
average
how
level
you guys
three.
handle it.
I will have such good I will literally level up animal handling just for it.
Do you need animal handling for a familiar?
No.
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 I don't.
Familiars specifically.
Imagine. Imagine if Kaz needed animal handling for Ruben.
No.
God, that would be so bad. That would be so bad.
Are you kidding me? I don't control the monkey. There's no way.
I
It's like
cannot
in-
control the actions of the monkey.
Yeah, he does whatever he wants.
It's like in Pokemon when you.
Me at you guys.
Oh, Connor,
like-
I've not done
what?
anything that dramatic recently.
Shut the fuck up.
Connor, you have
What,
absolutely.
Connor?
Emergency canceled.
No, not.
What has Jolly done?
What do you?
Huh?
What do you mean?
I've done nothing wrong.
Bullshit.
I'm defending Jolly. Jolly's done nothing wrong.
I've done nothing wrong.
Bullshit. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Connor,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
consider I have done nothing wrong.
Gay.
What? Yeah, exactly. Nothing
Really?
wrong.
That's your response
Like,
of if they did nothing wrong.
Funniest response I could have given, I guess.
You are doing something wrong. It's no longer Pride Month and you're still gay.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you not get the
I'm
memo?
Rules are meant to be. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me.
Yeah,
straight
that's
Adam.
your straight voice.
Yeah.
It's me straight at him.
It's me- yeah, I'm straight now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jill. Jill.
Oh.
Covered in melted ice cream.
Was the ice cream good at least?
They don't know. It melted. Didn't get to eat it.
It was so good. No, it was
was so
still
good.
really good. Okay, so it's worth it then.
Wait, did you get the ice cream at the farmer's market or the local place?
Guys, do I have to keep being straight?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yep.
So sorry.
Something happened to the bank.
Well.
Yeah. Best of luck,
Uh-oh.
Kate.
Oh, God, I did nothing wrong. I don't know what
Bullshit.
you're talking about.
Bullshit.
I don't recall.
No, Connor, Nate, give an example.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hang on. It's no
Did you
longer
just call
Pride
me
Month. Why
Nate?
is No, I said
No,
wait. I said wait. Hold
No,
on.
no. You
It's
said
Pri-
wait.
It's
You said Nate, Jess.
I said Connor. I don't even fucking know a name.
Oh, fuck yes.
Hey, if it's not Pride anymore, why does Jolly get to be gay still?
Because Jolly's playing lesbians and not done.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ow.
I say that, but Kaz is not a lesbian. She is bisexual, woman leaning, if I remember right.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, yeah, no, Connor, you have no idea how I'm gonna play. You don't know if what I'm going to do wrong.
Connor, you know exactly how I play. I'm gonna cause problems on purpose.
I know.
I didn't cause a lot of problems in the first campaign. So what makes you think I caused any problems in the second campaign?
You still cause your own share of problems.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That man in campaign 1, Jolly. You literally melted him.
That was like one
Hang
kill.
No,
like,
hang on. Explain more.
Go on. Jolly.
Exactly what it sounds like. Jolly melted a man.
Yeah, how?
How? I remember how. Do I want to describe it honestly? It's a real
I
question.
really need to point out which man melting are we talking about? Because technically speaking, you melted 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Did I? I don't remember the second one.
I had
One of them was the rich bitch that we killed in the office building.
I remember
on
that
the
one.
You also got a 100 on your wish roll, and you're the one who melted Mr. Bubbles.
His
Mr.
name is
Bubbles.
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Oh. That piece of shit deserves it, okay?
I won't say you're wrong,
I mean,
but
he
still.
did. You melted 2 people in campaign 1.
No. Let me phrase that. I just disintegrated his body by burning it. I didn't melt him.
You didn't disintegrate anything. You burnt it terribly. Melting is an accurate enough term.
Melting was the one when the little gnome guy was in the robot suit and then he burned to death inside of it.
Oh, so you do remember.
I don't know if I described it as melting or if I described it as
No!
yeah. Guys, I don't know if that's melting or if that's cooking.
If anything, it felt like he was being cooked like a little popcorn skewer.
This is terrible.
Oh yes, we love popcorn shrimp.
Hey, Connor, what's wrong? Is there a problem with us describing? Hi, Jill. Hey, Jill, have you ever been a problem in the campaigns? Or
Yes.
have you been a good person the entire time?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I never done anything wrong. Looks directly at Rose pocket watch.
Rose pocket watch. Brother, you executed an accountant.
Yeah, that's what Jill
Yeah,
did.
you did.
Bro,
Yeah, I
you-
got a sick pocket watch out of it.
Oh.
Not even like, oh man, oh you died because of an accident. Nah, you walked into the room, saw him, and shot him.
Yeah, and I'd do it again.
I was gonna say, they do it again.
Yeah, as bro, absolutely.
Yeah.
I also feel the need to point out, Jill, I don't know if you heard, we were talking about the fact Jolly melted 2 separate people in campaign 1.
Mm-hmm. I was listening.
Let me rephrase why Maddie did it. Okay, the first guy was practically a person that was capturing women and children
Yeah.
and
Fuck that
transferring them. Well, basically, what do you call them?
Human
Trafficking.
trafficker.
Human trafficker. There you go. You know, the idea of a woman and a child being taken, stripped away from their family, just did not sit well for Maddie.
Yeah, kill
Given
that
the
guy.
Yeah, kill that
given the
guy.
circumstances.
Connor, is he okay?
He's
Hey,
just
hold on.
standing
He's
there.
fine.
We're gonna wrap up the stream
Menacingly.
very quickly, but I need to ask an important question. Jill,
Yeah.
smash or pass?
Hold on, I'm coming. Honestly, smash.
Okay.
That is.
There's something in those dead eyes.
Again, they tried to
Legally
bury their
pass.
sins,
Oh,
but
he's talking to you.
instead planted the seeds of their
Oh, he was the one that was like
Oh,
leaning over you in the beginning of the game, and I was like, oh my god, the blood.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely smash.
Cities turned to dust. Retaliation.
Whoops.
Portal.
Either way, well, we made a pretty good way into this game. Honestly, I think we're getting closer and closer towards the end. But either way, we're gonna wrap up stream here. It's been about 3 hours. Friday. It's a question of either web surfing. Nope.
What?
Web fishing.
Nope.
Wrong
There you
thing.
go.
Said the wrong thing. Web fishing or peak. And I now have peak. So, I want to play peak. But still, we'll
Resist.
Play it yet.
Resist.
resist these nuts. So we'll be playing something on stream on Friday, and then we have our D&D stream on Saturday. Are we playing D&D on Saturday, or is Michelle still not available?
Yeah, Michelle's coming back. Michelle will be back within like a day or 2.
Okay, so we'll be playing our D&D stream on Saturday, but we're going to wrap up here. So everybody, please say bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Hello and goodbye.
Thank you for showing up here, Jill. Really appreciate it.